Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you awake?
What was that?
Are you awake?
No, that's... You know what, Mario? That's the way Pigs Radio should be started every fucking night.
I think we scared Grandpa. I think he peed himself a little bit. Jose had to get up and go pee.
It was so badass. Jose got up and he was all wet. I'm
How? Are you good, Gramps?
Sorry, it took me a while to finich masturbating to the song.
Weird, you got
right? She was good.
I finally shot my load.
All right. Yeah. Well,
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other psychiatrists. Holy shit, guys. It's the longest raining podcast. The best podcast.
Now it's raining?
Yeah, dude, longest raining.
It's been raining here longer than anywhere.
That's right.
In Compton only.
In Compton
only, apparently.
Almost 12 years, over 400 episodes.
Yeah.
Nothing comes close to us, guys.
We're giving people around the world fake weather right now. It's
Fuck
raining
yeah,
in Compton.
Dude. It's raining. It's raining and oozing. It's the longest running podcast out of the beautiful city of Compton, California. Give it up for the one and only Pigs Radio. What's up, guys? What's up, Pigs? Broadcasting live from beautiful Pig Studios.
In Compton, California.
Right next to Gardena Beach, apparently, where our resident camera guy, Mr. Guaps, always creating content, kind of, when he wants to, when he's available. I don't know, you've been MIA a little bit. Where the fuck you been at, bitch?
Last week, hey, honestly,
Disneyland, I know, fool.
No,
We already heard.
last week. I didn't want to say this, but I had pink eye last week.
Is that what they call it when you take it up the ass, fool? Pink eye?
You know what? That's what happens when you rub your eye on somebody's asshole.
That's
right
what
in there.
People's asshole when you're rubbing up against.
Get it in there, right?
There you
Can I
go.
fucking-
Or picking
I
your
talk?
ass, rubbing your eye. You know?
Can I talk in my own fucking show?
Oh, the expensa.
I'm sorry. Can I say something, Mario?
Go
What's going on?
ahead, Wops. Go ahead.
Here we go. So it was pretty embarrassing because I looked up how you get pink eye, and I was like, I'm not gonna tell the guys I have pink eye.
You don't need to tell us. We know how you got pink eye.
Yeah, you don't need to tell us.
So my neck, my back, I'm not even gonna continue. But anyway, buenas noches,
Your
damas y
booty hole
caballeros.
and your
This is
crack?
your.
No,
oh,
his
yeah.
pussy. He has a pussy.
Oh, well, I know
Oh
that.
my god.
By the way, that is Fuckboy Wops. You can follow him on Instagram. Hey, what, you want to give your Instagram handle where we can follow you because you're a fuckboy?
Fuck boy.
You should change your Instagram to fucking Fuckboy Wops at Pigs.
FPG, dude. You're FPG. You know
Anyone
that.
out there listening right now, I want you guys to comment and post.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you think I'm a fuck boy or not?
Dude, you asked
Send
this
him a
question
poll.
last time. Everybody said yes.
No, everyone
There's
said
not a single
no.
person that said
having a
no.
poll.
Everyone said no. Anyway,
Well, you're a fuckboy. Well, who's not
Even
a
other
fuckboy?
fuckboy said you were a fuckboy.
Damn, dude. That's some fuckery going on.
Fuck boys, no fuck boys.
Fuckception.
Fuck boys, don't fuck boys.
Fuckception.
Damn,
fuck
dude.
boys, no fuck boys.
That's right.
It's all right, Wops. You're a fuckboy. But
Okay.
who's not fucking the fuckboys is this guy right here playing video games because he's a good guy, right? You're not a fuckboy because you got
Oh,
kids and stuff.
shit.
Like,
I'm just sitting at home.
He's fun boy.
he's fun boy.
Yeah, there it
We
is.
got fuckboy and fun boy right here. Zack Rabbit Lopez on the Twitch. What's up, man? What video games are you playing this week?
Well, since it's October, I just re-downloaded the original Dead Space. So.
Oh, dang!
yeah.
I never finished that one. I
That
played
one's
it, but I
honestly
never
like
finished it.
that
It's
one's
good.
yeah, that one's my
good.
favorite one, man. Like that one, I 100%ed the
Yeah.
achievements on Xbox back in the day. No, I'm excited for that one.
PS3
So,
fool. Fuck that.
no,
Get your
no.
achievements
Xbox.
on.
wait,
Yeah.
this is PC games?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Is
yeah.
Doom,
Everything's
is Doom
PC
still
now.
around?
Wait, is that short for personal computer? I'm not sure I follow you guys.
It's old man lingo talk.
Okay, just making it
Wait,
clear.
people don't say PCs no more?
Sure they do.
Okay,
Just
anyway.
computer.
I mean, I
know.
guess
You
Just
don't
Apple.
say
clear it
computer?
up. You know, I'm
it's-
not that savvy.
You know, it's console or PC, and I'm on console now.
There you go.
I'm upgraded.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Alright.
To the
Hey,
one
can
and
I get-
only
can I
person
get-
who I've been
can I
getting
get
her
a-
name wrong this whole entire time for the last 2 years. I'm gonna try to correct myself, but Vampire Mermaid Liz.
Vampire.
Yes. I mean, don't say it with a question mark after it.
It sounds wrong for some
I
reason.
thought it was Vampire Liz Mermaid.
Liz?
That's what I always thought all this time, but no,
It's
I've
not
been wrong.
Vampire Liz Mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
my
Only
God.
fuckboys would get that wrong.
You came back to get roasted, bro.
always being fuck boys.
She doesn't date.
That's why it's always good morning, honey. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, cutie. Good morning,
Hey, do you
baby.
do like mass? Do you send out
Yeah.
mass texts to like 5 chicks? Like, do you like copy and paste?
Copy and paste.
Or do you have like a
Copy
group
pasta.
like? Well, no, it wouldn't be a group chat.
No,
but-
I don't. That's
But
why
do you-
I'm
Good
so...
morning,
Or
sweetheart.
do you find a meme and then you have like when you send to like you actually pick out the
You know what?
different
I
ones?
don't. And that's why I'm so shocked. Because why do people think that I'm not like that? One man.
All right.
Sorry, I had to cut Wops off right there because
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
couldn't even
please
stop
do,
even the
please
fucking
do.
lies. And who's not ever lying is ever this guy about his barbecue. Follow him at Wood Shack BBQ something in Linwood. Wait, what's that? What's that handle again?
It's a Wood Shack barbecue, but it's like right now that account. It's like I'm not posting on it because I'm waiting.
Come back.
Waiting for what?
it's
You're in the middle of
happening.
a pandemic. What the fuck are you waiting for?
It's
For a
It's
smoker,
go
like
time.
a legit smoker, but yes, I do barbecue. So for
All right,
right
so
now,
you're not-
follow me on Evil Noriega on Instagram. Evil
So-
Noriega.
This fool already
I
gave
just
up on his
posted.
dream.
I know. Wait,
No,
so
I
you're
haven't.
pulling
I
back from the
haven't.
barbecue dream? You're not doing
No,
it?
no. But I don't have a proper smoker to do what I want to do, so I'm waiting.
I'll give you a proper smoker.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, zing!
I just got death by stereo.
Oh, man, I'm super excited. You know what? When Pigs first formed, this is what I kind of wanted to do. I wanted to hang out with fucking amazing people. I wanted to get to know interesting fucking cats. I wanted to hang out. I wanted to do drugs. I wanted to drink. I wanted to live that life with these people. And
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Listen,
and none of you guys bring any of that shit to the table.
Exactly. I'm so sorry.
No. I'm talking about these fucks right here.
I brought him 6-pack of Michelob Ultra. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, I showed up with an English breakfast tea.
I said I was an English McMuffin.
Hey, but just for the internet's sake, I've got this bag of joints.
Yeah.
Got the weed.
Come to the secret location if you want to smoke a churro.
That's right.
Yeah,
They don't know how to get here because it's a secret.
You want to get blinded? Let's do it.
But this episode is going to be super fucking awesome.
It?
It is.
Why?
It is for me. Because,
Mario,
I mean, why?
What happened?
Why are you cutting me off? I'm trying to tell you why.
This is episode 404.
Ooh, 404.
404.
That's a lot of episodes, guys.
Yep.
By the way, we're trying to go early for Grandpa. We're trying to get out of here. We're starting the show earlier now at 9 p.m.
I appreciate that.
Wait, you appreciate that?
It
Why
helps,
the
it
fuck you
helps
looking at
out
me?
in advanced age.
This
to
is it.
cut it early.
I appreciate that because I feel for Jose.
Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with
Zack.
me. This
Has
is
a-
fucking Mario.
No, it
This
has
is
nothing to
Mario.
do with you.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with me.
Look, we know that it gets later. You need to go to bed early. We understand this.
Listen.
By the way, this is an intervention episode.
It's not. It's just to let him know that he's got
I'm
to.
sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
somebody just chimed in my Instagram saying they wanted to get pink eye from you.
Oh!
Hey, it's really stink eye.
That's right.
By the way, if you want Waffle to give you stink eye, you guys can actually call in right now at 909-475-7449.
Call in.
Yeah, call in.
Call in.
Call in. Let me know about
Let's talk mad shit.
By the way, Mario.
Yes.
Who is this handsome gentleman?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm the specialist that came to work on your pink eye.
He's a pink eye
we have
specialist.
renamed brown eye.
Damn.
Who is the guy that worked on my pink eye?
Death by pink eye right here.
Ew.
Sir, please introduce yourself for the
Hi.
crowd.
I'm Ephraim. How's it going?
What's up, Efrem?
Right
What's
on,
up, everybody?
right on. What's
Hello.
up, brother?
Hello,
What's
the
up? What's
internet.
up?
What do you do, buddy? What's going on over here?
What's that?
Who are you?
what do I do?
Who are you? Where are you from? And where you been? And what's your social security number?
Shit. Well, my
Kick back, fucking Trump.
552-315555. Social security number. My name's Ephraim. I sing in Death by Stereo.
Fuck yeah.
And the Voodoo Glow Skulls and Manic Hispanic, and I'm involved in a lot of projects. Hello.
Yeah.
What up?
That's what I'm
Stoked to
talking
be
about.
here.
Yes.
That's
What-
what I'm
And
talking
tonight
about.
I'm a pig.
You are
That's
a
right.
fucking
Yeah.
pig.
That's right.
Fucking raza right
By the
there.
way,
right.
it looks like you're a pig all the time. Not just
all day, every day.
puerco.
All day, every day.
What's really
one thing that we missed, if I'm not mistaken, you've also brought the scene to a local skate shop.
Yeah,
In
in
Fullerton.
Fullerton, called Program, that I am a partner in with my good friend Chris, and we run a space where any kid, all ages, can come. They can play music, they can express themselves, they can have art shows, they can break dance, they can skate, and just hang out. It's just a cool, positive space.
Yeah, I can tell you by the times I've done punk and ska and ska-core, fucking hardcore shit in that little spot.
Fucking awesome, man.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. Yeah, we want a space where anyone like us can go there, like grandpas can go, but
Yeah.
but
I
also
love how
that,
you looked at Jose when you
that
said
like
that.
it's cool for
There's
a
a
fucking
handicap.
16-year-old kid to be there.
Listen,
You
I
know?
appreciate that there's handicap parking. You know what I mean up front.
It
Just
helps.
in case, right?
It's right, dude. It's convenient, bro.
There's a Vons
right.
next door. You
That's
can get your ibuprofen.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Get my ibuprofen, my fucking diapers, and all that
The,
shit. You know what I
the
mean?
blue pill.
You get that acupressure down the
Yeah.
block. You're like, oh god, this show.
Yeah.
Fucking make
But
it crack.
but we have shows and skate events and all kinds of activities.
Hell yeah.
Like karate in the garage activities,
cool,
you know.
man.
But no, we try and host things and make a space that's cool for everyone to share and be
Yeah.
creative and support the local scene, because the fact of the matter is there's not a lot of venues for young kids to play music
Right.
and get good. You know what I mean? And
Oh, yeah,
all
for
these
sure.
new young bands are going to be tomorrow's fucking headliners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the ones that are, they kind of prey on them and want to do the pay-to-play bullshit.
which is bullshit. I
Yeah.
always tell every band, don't fucking pay to play your
Don't
music.
play at the whiskey, in other words.
You know,
Well, I would
If
say
you're an opening
chain
band,
reaction.
I would
you
say
know,
chain. Yeah.
But you don't need to pay to play. Like at least in, I mean, I'm not in anyone
each
else's
your own,
shoes.
yeah.
Exactly. But
Right.
in our band's experience, it was like, hey, do you want to sell all these tickets
Right.
to play this show for fucking 5 people, or go play a backyard for fucking like 300 people.
Right.
What did
Fucking, and they'll actually like give you gas money.
Yeah, fair.
Because they
Yeah,
collected
at
out
the
the
very
door.
least.
You
Yeah,
know what I
at the
mean?
very
And like
least, yeah.
we've had shows at the shop where we've had. I think I talked to you about this. I can't remember it last time. Like we had shows at the shop where like a kid band came in and we're like, at the end of the night, like we handed them a fucking bunch of money and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm all, bro, your band's big. Like there's fucking 150 people here.
Yeah.
Right.
You give me $500. They were gonna charge me $400 to play at whatever venue.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's the difference, though. That's yeah. And actually, people show up to appreciate the band. Opposed
Yes.
To, yeah, man.
That was probably the
Support
first
the
time he
scene.
got paid too.
Yeah, you know, and so you know, I mean, bands can do it. I think someone just needs to let these kids know that they can. You
Yeah.
know, kids will come in. Can we play? Yeah, man. Bring your homie. Put him at the door. You decide what you're gonna charge. Share all the money with the bands. You make everything fair. You know what I
Right.
mean? And try and teach kids how to run shows.
Okay, so
Fucking
I'm
amazing.
gonna have to hold it there
Yeah.
because with all pig formality,
Hold it now.
we definitely
Hold it.
skipped
Intro.
introducing.
The proper introduction. I know.
what did I do?
We're super excited. We
oh no,
are.
I get it.
Zack
I get
jumped
it.
up.
Like,
Zack jumped the
I
gun.
get it.
Rewind.
Everybody here on the table has a
I
try.
tried to bring it back, Mario jumped in.
Big Sean.
I was
Sorry,
I was
had a
in
shot
I was
behind
in a
me.
certain
And Vic.
I was in a certain direction and
Starting
Zack's fucking
Bent
just got-
over?
yeah, you did a little bit. And you got
Yeah, you put it in the wrong hole, basically.
Hey.
You put it in the wrong hole.
Hey, a hole's a hole.
It,
All right.
Well,
Not if you don't do.
Depending on
You gotta
what's
do.
his
You
name.
gotta do foreplay if you want them to orgasm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as
right.
you don't get fucking pink eye.
You know.
Oh, we missed the foreplay. We missed the foreplay.
we missed it. Tell you what we didn't miss. So we have Efrem right here.
What
Once again,
up?
I've watched you for years on stage. I've seen Death by Stereo. I loved your logo growing up. It was that skull with the lightning bolts. Like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit, that's fucking cool.
That's awesome, man.
And then getting to know that you're the lead singer of Manic Asthmatic now and Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, holy fuck.
Dude, when I saw you when you tagged me on the flyer to post them.
You didn't know any band.
No, yeah, I did.
No, just like this guy.
No, I
Okay,
did.
just making
And-
sure.
No, I did. And so I was like, what the fuck? We're actually gonna have this gentleman. When I met him, I was like,
All right. Are we getting into the
yeah,
intros?
yeah, yeah.
Let's get-
Hold on.
Yeah.
let's get into the
Yeah.
intros, Mario.
Yeah,
Let's get into the
I'm
introduction.
sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
On
on,
this
what
show,
happened?
since we know that you're the lead singer and I know
Since
you do a bunch of
Mario,
other stuff.
Everybody fanboyed on you.
Yeah,
so.
totally. We need to
I'm
get
horny.
a proper Pigs introduction. So let's
right.
get your either you can do a Pigs impression, a Pigs squeal for a call, or a dinosaur impression.
A dinosaur impression?
Yeah.
Would it be like a T-Rex?
Sure.
Whatever you want.
I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to do
I mean, that'll work.
There it goes.
It's like a zombie fight one.
Back in the day,
Zombie-saurus
I would
Rex.
get really drunk, and they'd always find me in a corner or like on the tour bus. I don't know why. I get so drunk in my arms, and they would call me the gargoyle because I'd always be like kind of T-Rex. They'd always find they walk in, there's the gargoyle. I'd be like, in the corner, all fucked up, you know.
I feel that.
Tour back, dude.
You had a show at Boomers. Mario fucking hit me with his weed, and like I was on the dance floor, and like my arm just kept getting up and tight, and it was like.
All of a sudden, elbows
Yeah.
are up. You're like, fuck, I'm
That's
a
it.
zombie.
You don't know what you're doing with your hand.
Almost upside to side.
By the
That's
way,
great.
if you ever want to learn how to slow dance with Zack and you're a
Without
dude,
jiving.
definitely come down
the
when he's
night
high.
owl. He's the night owl.
He will grab you
That's
close
what's
and
up.
let you know.
I'll teach you how to
Sounds like we
jive
could
and
have a
swing.
tender moment.
A very tender moment.
Just saying.
I've been having ghost moments more lately.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of yeah.
You mean like the movie Ghost, where
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
making
yeah.
pottery with someone
Exactly.
else? Oh my love. You know what I mean?
Enchiladas with someone last night.
I thought you were making
Tempos
tamales.
enchilaron.
So with all these projects, I mean, tell us. I mean, I've known you first from Death by Stereo. How long has the Death by Stereo been going on
Since
for?
1998. So what is that? 20?
Someone do the math.
23 years.
23
23 years.
That's gonna sound about right.
Someone call in with that math, please.
So let me ask you this. Actually, I got a question for you, Mario. So how did you wrangle this fine gentleman? This obviously this is one of the more
Fine specimen.
experienced guests we've had. You know, one of the most illustrious guests we've had here. Not the, but one of the. So how'd you wrangle this one?
You know what?
How'd you pull this shit off, in other words?
No, man.
Hanging out with Super Steve on the #1 live Tuesday podcast, the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast.
#1 Tuesday night podcast, actually. I knew that.
In Compton.
In Compton.
Yeah.
Also.
Only on Tuesday, though. That's
Only on Tuesdays, not on Sundays.
We got the other 6 days.
Yeah,
Even though we're on Sunday, we got the other 6 days.
And obviously recorded here at Pig Studios. Efrem came on, and we rode out, and we had a really good time. And
Also, he was on the Tuesday show?
yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
A while back.
Yeah.
Like about a month ago.
I know. You're like, man.
Thanks for paying attention
I
while
thought
I'm
I
still
knew
the
you.
post. Yeah.
I thought we were exclusive.
Very exclusive.
Pigs Radio doesn't have the exclusive.
So we got to talking, and I mean, we vibed, and we got a show coming up
Yeah,
in
we did.
Halloween. So
Yeah, we're doing a show together on Halloween. I play bass in a Danzig and Misfits tribute band sometimes
solid.
that we do here and there called Dirty Black Summer.
We're
We're doing Club Fun City, a Halloween party together.
out in Costa Mesa,
My homegirl
October.
Christine, dude, she does it. Can
October.
you do a Danzig? Mother.
Nah, you already sound like trash fool.
Man, this is a tough crowd, bro. This is a tough crowd.
You should have been here when I tried doing stand-up, bro.
Mario just...
Oh, really?
It was brutal.
Yeah.
But it didn't help that you weren't funny either. I'm sorry.
I was nervous.
Hey, let me be the worst guy ever. Oh, you do stand up? Dude, let's hear a joke. The worst guy ever, right?
And all he said was Zack, and we started laughing our ass off.
You ever get in that situation like in the movies where you're like around like 3 really fucking hard homies and they're like, oh, you tell jokes? Make me laugh right now.
Yeah.
you're like, well.
That's exactly what happened.
You're not very funny right now.
Yeah. What the fuck,
must
man?
get in awkward situations doing comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, right?
And it's different. It's different because I mean, I do music and everything. I'm in front of crowds and I'm able to talk and do a bunch
Totally
of other
different
bullshit.
with jokes, right?
Yeah. I couldn't. I was So but what's the deal with airline? No, it was.
You want a part 2?
It didn't work. It does not translate.
Do you want a part 2?
I just
wanna
flew in
part
from
two.
Compton and boy are my arms tired.
Do you remember the first time you ever went on stage in front of a good crowd? Like, were you nervous? Do you remember that?
First time I went on stage in front of a big crowd.
A solid crowd, yeah.
Solid crowd.
Not your normal. Well, I mean, backyards can get packed too, though.
There was some packed backyards, but I think
Like
going on stage at the Showcase Theater in Corona.
Oh yeah, Corona.
The first time we
Zack
played there and it was all
for
packed
sure.
and shit. Like it was just to me, it fucking felt like the fucking Forum, dude.
Do you remember?
It's like,
who you guys played with? Do you remember who you played with? I mean, I'm pretty sure. Listen, we're talking about 23 years, right?
Yeah.
So,
Throwdown, I think.
Not
So,
Throwdown, I think. Hardcore band.
I know.
It was a long time ago, man. I can't even remember.
How, were you nervous, or because you were playing on a legit stage, I guess at this point.
Yeah, I was very nervous, and I didn't know I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I didn't, you know what I mean?
Turned into a gargoyle on fucking stage.
I mean, isn't that always the thing as a frontman though? Like trying to figure your posture, I guess you could say, in front of a crowd, or how to react to a crowd.
I think when I was young, you know how like a big crowd can fucking make you nervous. You know what I mean?
for
And
sure.
like you're like, fuck, all these fucking people are staring at me, and you're fucking clawing into yourself. So I thought, when you're like in public somewhere in a crowd and you look up and you're staring at someone on accident.
Yeah.
Disneyland lines.
Right, and then sometimes they go like that.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
both
it's a weird
turn,
thing.
Yeah.
My object is to make the whole crowd turn their heads. I'm just gonna
really?
fucking stare right through everybody. I just started fucking
Well, yeah.
attacking the fucking crowd. Like instead of them
evil
making me
stare.
nervous,
Yeah, like,
I
I'm
want to
like-
make everyone nervous at once.
I do that. I
You're
started
like- you know
what I
doing
mean?
that recently,
Yeah,
where
like,
it's like
oh,
I
yeah.
stare at one dude and make them awkward.
Yeah, they're like, oh
"Oh,
shit, I'm just staring.
Yeah.
And then I started figuring out how do I get the stare to be broad. You know what I mean? And just
Yeah.
That's the next
just
step.
fucking.
Yeah, like I'm not just
Crash the
staring
crowd,
at you,
you know?
I'm staring at all you fuckers, you know what I
Yep.
mean? So yeah.
But I zero in on some people, and I'm just like, fuck, you're feeling it. Let's fucking
Right.
feel this together.
Let's go.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Let's get some fucking energy and just exchange it, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dig in, bro.
Like,
You know?
dude,
For sure.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm super stoked for the fucking performance. Efren's gonna be performing live. I don't even know what he's gonna be performing, but he brought his acoustic guitar. Like, can I play some jams? Like, fuck yeah, you can play some goddamn jams
Sick.
here on the fucking stage. So
I'm gonna do my best. I got a broken finger, so
shit.
it kind of
Oh.
fucking
How did
But-
you break that finger, by the way?
putting on my pants in Denver. Putting on my pants, broken. Putting on my pants.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
wait,
say.
does that mean something?
No, actually, it was somewhere, and somebody sneezed,
such
and
a virgin.
fucking, it was rough.
Okay.
Was it really putting on your pants?
I really broke it putting on my pants. I swear.
Is that the story?
I swear. I gotta make up a better story.
Explain.
So I was actually, check it out. I was out fucking deep sea fishing. I dove off the boat, and I had to the shark got all fucking. I had to punch the shark, man. I was like,
fuck that shark.
That shark fucked up my finger, man.
Got stuck in his nose.
Not with that English McMuffin.
English McMuffin tea.
Let me ask you. I want to piggyback off of Jose's question.
Yeah.
What was the moment when you realized you wanted to do this shit? Like the rest of your life, this is it.
You know, I guess when I first started doing it, like I really wanted to do it, and I was really serious about it. And I remember we had all of our friends that we knew were the best of our friends,
right?
That could possibly make something happen. But in my mind back then, really doing it wasn't what I think really doing it is now.
Right.
Back then, my main goal was like, let's fucking play a show. Made it.
And do drugs.
You know what I mean? I played the Showcase Theater Exactly. Played the Showcase Theater the first time, and I was like, this is as big as it gets. And I just remember then being like, this is my goal. I did it. You know what I mean? So it's just, I feel like the goal, and it was like, I can't believe I'm fucking here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's loud. I'm on a mic. You know what I mean? And so I think it just kept going, and
So
I didn't realize it was going to. And then over time, I started focusing it and realizing, like, okay, we can turn this into something.
Absolutely.
And then goals started happening.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want this to stop. How can I continue this?
Right.
Any way I fucking can.
So
you know what I mean?
how many bands are you playing now? How many is there?
Well, I'm in 3 touring bands, and I play in multiple projects.
So
you know?
how far back do you go playing with bands? Well,
Death by Stereo since '98.
Is that okay?
And
So
then
I'm asking
Previous
this.
to that,
So,
I
previous
guess
to
he's
that.
trying to say, what's your origin?
Okay,
so
like-
how did it all start with you? Like, was that the
When I was young, I met a kid named Steve in the
and when you
8th
say
grade.
young, like what years are these?
8th grade.
But I'm saying like what year? How far back? Are we
Like, he's
going?
asking
I think
for a
that was
specific date. I mean,
that was back in '06. I don't know, 8th grade. I'm 46 right now. So whatever you fucking years.
so
that
yeah,
would've
you're
been.
not
8th grade.
You're,
Like 89,
you're 3 years
90s.
younger than me. So
I just want our audience members to know.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's 8th grade, fool. Do you remember where you were at in 8th grade?
It was 8th grade.
sometimes
Fucking.
So he was like
No,
89.
No, the
or
reason,
something
the
like that, around
reason why I say is
89,
because sometimes you say
Right.
back in the days and people were talking about 2000. I'm like, nah, that's not back in the day. But you're talking about.
Well, I
80s.
mean, I get it's relevant
End
to
of the 80s,
person,
into the
right?
90s,
So continue.
and I had a friend whose grandfather played music at like old folks' homes and shit, and he had gear at his house. So we would go to his house and just fucking bang on all his drums,
Fuck
guitar,
around.
organ, all that, and then we just started trying to make music and learn one note, songs, you know, and like it kind of formed. We kept trying to do bands. We did different little whatever bands, you know, in high school, and then I had a band called Clint for a little bit after high school, like punk band, and
Clint?
Clint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we just
C-L-I-N-T.
exactly, and we just
Keep it clean.
kept trying to like
Fuck boy hearing here.
kept trying to just make it happen, you know what I mean? And then eventually I met enough friends in the backyard scene and like locally that we were able to get Death by Stereo together, you know.
Well, you're
Friends
the-
from local bands,
So
98.
was that your first actual
real band?
real band? Death by
Real
Stereo?
band, yeah, I'd say Death by Stereo.
So that was what year again?
1998.
98. Oh wow. Oh, shit.
You know, he said it already like 3 or 4 times. You're not fucking listening? Or what the fuck is going on?
He's thinking about the next person he's gonna IM right now or DM.
But that's the longest band I've been in, and then I've been in Manic Hispanic since 2008, and then Voodoo now since 2017.
Well, let me ask you this. So you were you started in Death by Stereo, and then what kind of drove you to start, like, I guess, branching off and joining other bands? Because sometimes, you know, people are kind of, they're in this band and this is all I'm gonna do.
Right.
But you say, you know what, this is my band, but you know what, I feel like doing other things. Is it because it was different from what you were doing?
I don't think I knew I could. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm really interested in everything, and
It
I was
tested you, I guess.
right, and I'm friends with the Manic guys, and was friends with some of them back then.
Right.
And over time, Death by Stereo would play with Manic Hispanic. And we
Right.
were just friends, and I was a lifelong fan. I was at the second Manic show that ever happened.
Oh, right on.
I've loved them since the beginning, man.
Right.
And fucking Ray Bones, who sang before me, had quit, and they hit me up just to play some shows, and it turned into like a whole thing, you know. And then I was able to stay, and I was kind of a pseudo fill-in guy, I guess. And then I stayed, and I was Gabby's side guy for fucking years, man. Me and Sonny were his side guys, and like, it just kind of worked out because Manic, although we played a lot, it didn't get too busy. because like in Manic throughout history, like we never really went on tour a lot because someone was always sick or in jail.
Right.
right. You know what I mean? Like something or fucked up.
Somebody was
Or
fucking up.
fucked up. You know, it's sick.
By the way, this sounds exactly like this fucking table right here. So we're on
same page.
Yeah.
But Manic just kept going and going, and it's just the fucking funnest thing that could have ever happened to me. Everybody in that band is an idol of mine.
Right.
They're all from bands that I grew up loving.
Right.
And it was pretty surreal, to be honest with you guys. Like, totally surreal. Like, I can't believe I'm fucking doing
That's
this.
what I was gonna ask. You know,
Yeah.
being a fan, especially being at their second show, how much did you fanboy being asked to like play and do this?
I freaked out because my first show was with Rancid.
Oh,
at
shit.
the Henry Fonda
Wow.
Theater. I was fucking so nervous. And I remember Steve Soto, sober Soto, in the back. I was so fucking nervous. And I remember Steve Soto looking at me and being like, sober. And he's just like, bro, go get a fucking beer. You know what I mean? Sober guys. Yeah, they're like, fucking chill out, man. Like, already like, fuck, I can't believe we got this fucking knucklehead.
Yeah.
Shit. But it's cool, man. And then years and years later, I ended up getting in Voodoo. Like, I never thought I would do so many bands. And then now, all 3 bands are busy. Whereas it was, you know, Death by Stereo was always my busiest thing.
Yeah, because that was you. That's your baby.
Yeah, and I was able to manage the 2, and then now with Voodoo in the mix, like, fuck. Shit got busy, dude, you know? It's weird, and I'm a lifelong Voodoo fan, too.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe that shit happened. How the fuck did I get in Voodoo Glow Skulls, dude? It's crazy, right? And they're the best. I can't believe they let me do this, you know?
I was trying to say, like, it's not even just like you have your band that's here. You're going to other bands that are all equal. Like, you guys
They're
are
up there.
Yeah, like they all got. I
It's
don't even have time to even be here talking with us right now. Like, but that's fucking amazing.
crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Let me ask you this, because the original singer, I don't know why his name is eluding me. Frank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he left the band, right? And
Yes,
so
he did.
How did it come to where they decide they're going to come to you and ask you to start fronting? Because I mean, you were the direct replacement to Frank. Or was there somebody
I
else?
was
Okay.
the first. I know that they had thought about different people,
Right.
And they had guys in their head, but what had happened is, you know, this band DFL,
Not familiar.
one of the
I'm sorry.
greatest. Check them out, Dead Fucking
sure.
Last, dude. In my opinion, one of the greatest hardcore punk bands of all time.
Right on.
But like, fuck, they have a new song out right now. Everybody, just shout out DFL. Their new song, Why Are You DFL? Check it out.
Right on.
Anyways, Crazy Tom from DFL and Monty were at my old pad in Hollywood, and we were in the backyard having a little fire, and they started talking to me, and they're like, "Yo, did you hear Frank quit Voodoo?" And I was super bummed. I was like, "What?" Like,
Yeah, because it's
fucking Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Yeah, it's like, in a sense, he was so tall, so big, and I mean, he kind of made
Presence.
the
He's
presence.
a gangster,
exactly,
dude. He's
exactly.
such a G, dude, in his voice
Right.
and his lyrics and
Right.
everything about his style, dude.
For sure.
And then we were talking about it, and I was like, you know, I like, we were friends, Death by Stereo, with Voodoo, but like not super tight. We knew each other, and they were always super cool to us. They were when we got on Epitaph, they were one of the first bands to be like cool to us and talk to us, maybe break us off a little knowledge. Hey, do this, try that, you know.
Right.
And so I wrote Eddie. I think I wrote Eddie and George, but I kind of at first wanted to wish them well. Like, hey, if you guys get it back together, let's fucking do a Death by Stereo and Voodoo show or something. And then we kept talking. Then it turned to, we don't know what we're going to do. We have some obligations. And then I just said, you know what, man? I'll fucking fill in if you need someone, if you consider me.
Wow, so you started that then?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was me, dude. And then Eddie hit me right back. Like, yo, let's all get together. Let's talk. And then
Let's see if it fits.
yeah, and then I ended up learning a shitload of songs, going to a rehearsal and just jamming with the guys. And then it turned into a tour in Canada. And at the end of the tour, they kept me.
Right
Wow.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really fucking lucky. Like, fucking so lucky, dude. Like, fuck.
I mean, they're a great band. I mean, it's
You
like
know?
a lot of their music's just fucking. It's just fun fucking music to listen to.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been listening to them my whole life, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I walked in there, I already knew some of the songs.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, you know.
and it is so. I don't want to say extremely. Yeah, I guess in a sense, it's so much different from what you're doing. Like
really
obviously,
different.
and Death by Stereo. You know what I mean? So it's a trip.
I like, though, that, like, Voodoo and Death by Stereo are both the extreme bands of, like, kind of our genres.
Yeah.
Right.
We push things really far.
Yeah, because
to the limits,
Voodoo
you
is
know what
like
I mean?
technically like a ska punk thing.
Ska-core, yeah.
Yes. So it's like, It's definitely
It's
different.
trippy.
You know?
And I think a lot of people forget, too, dude, Voodoo's been a band since 87.
Yeah.
So there wasn't ska core till
Yeah.
Voodoo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or well, it's debated. Boss Tones, 86. But,
Right.
like, happening independently
But at
without
least
knowing
that-
of
that-
each other's accomplishments.
But I mean,
Pioneers.
there's a difference because I mean, Boston's
Right.
from back east, Voodoo from out here. You
Right.
know what I mean?
So for
it's
us,
like,
Coast,
they're,
West
for us,
Coast.
they're the beginning,
Yeah.
and also the beginning of like, I mean, a greater movement. Ska music's always been popular throughout South and Central America, obviously.
Right. Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I
for
mean?
sure. For
But for Latinos, I think Voodoo was kind of first.
That was
you know what I
their
mean?
first, yeah.
And now
Yeah.
you have a ska scene where I've met people on the road with Voodoo. I swear, a kid talking to us going, "Damn, homie, I'm a what?" He's like, "I didn't know ska was Jamaican, fool." I'm like, what do you mean? He's all, "I thought that shit was fucking Mexican, dog." Because he grew up in whatever his neighborhood is, hearing all the
Yeah.
local bands playing
Right.
ska. He
Yeah,
thought it was
Mata
Mexican.
Mosca,
There's all
Guinness Trece,
right.
all those
So there's
bands,
a
yeah.
generation of kids that think it's Mexican music,
Yeah.
which is kind of fucking dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking, that's how rad the scene got. And that's how fucking great fucking Latino people are at making ska music,
Well,
dude. That
even
they
then
can
it's-
turn it into their own wave.
Yeah.
Because there's like first wave, second wave, third wave, but it's not even part of that. It's
Yeah.
like just I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
Fucking brown wave, dude. You know what I mean?
Brown
Like,
wave.
there you go.
I love that.
Speaking of that, people not knowing that's Jamaican, I've heard people say like, "Oh, LA ska versus OC ska," where it's like
Dude.
ska core versus like the third wave stuff. It's like, yeah, it's completely different.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's just the era we're in now. Music's been done to such a fucked extremes that there's all these, you know, like in metal of
Yeah,
I'm
it's all
crusty
diversified.
grind fucking core
yeah,
metal
yeah.
horror core. You
Yeah.
know, like
black metal, like dark metal.
I played
Exactly.
with noisecore bands. That shit's
so
wild.
dope. Just
Yeah. A random fucking what do they call that? Saxophone.
oh, totally.
Yeah, with like 3 pedals in front of it for no reason. Yeah.
And it's a trip because voodoo dances in a couple different worlds. Voodoo's in the whole Pennywise world,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Offspring, all that. But voodoo's also in the Ocho Calacas world,
Yeah.
Tijuana No. You know what I mean? Like
In
we can go play shows where we're the only band that sings in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a trip. And those people don't give a flying fuck about the other bands we're playing with.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? We played It's Not Dead Fest in wherever that, Glen Helen, San Bernardino County.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wasn't
Out that way, yeah.
That was my first show.
I thought it was. That's
And-
been there for a while.
The what now?
It's not dead.
The,
Or am
the-
I thinking-
the festival grounds, wherever it would
No,
it
it's
is.
Yeah,
Glen
But we
Helen,
played that
Glen
fest.
Helen, or now
Glen
it's
Helen.
called something else. It used to be
Pachanga or
called-
some
Whatever.
weird
Yeah, it's
place.
like Pachanga or
But we
something.
played
It used to be
there
Glen Helen.
that day, and it was Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah.
And whoever, and Rancid. And then that night, we're playing at Observatory, you know, with
Oh, right on.
with the Mata Mosca and,
Yeah, yeah.
and fucking everybody, all the homies. You know what I
Right,
mean?
all
Like,
the ska core
so
stuff.
and it was a completely different crowd. Both shows packed.
Right.
So it's Voodoo's in two worlds. We played Rito Fest in Chicago, and we got there, and they were saying like, "Oh, you guys are crossover." And we're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "You sing in English." Oh, like it's just weird. You know what I mean? Like it's like the reverse.
That's
you
the
know what I mean?
classification now.
It's trippy, right? Oh, we're crossover. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a trip, man. Fucking, but Voodoo is a unique band, and I think they just spawned all this crazy shit. I mean,
Yeah.
look at where ska went.
Yeah.
It fucking sounds like death metal now.
After them,
You
yeah.
know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's
Lower
crazy,
rates.
dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's pretty
it's
cool,
gotten
man.
its own extremes. Yeah, for
Descarados
sure.
and
Absolutely.
23 Skunks and all those
Oh
bands.
yeah, 23
yeah.
Skunks is the shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
But it's a trip, man. You talk to the brothers, and they're just like, "Yo, fucking, we come from '80s hardcore." So like,
Yeah.
they've talked to me about their perspective. Like, Voodoo's a hardcore band with ska parts,
Yeah.
you know, and horns, you know, and they're really influenced by early hardcore. Their cousin is Alex from Chain of Strength, one of the most legendary straight edge hardcore bands ever. And so from a very young age, he was showing them like Sick of It All and all these crazy bands. So I think that's where a lot of that aggression comes from in Voodoo and a lot of the speed. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, with all the bands and all the projects, and
Yeah.
obviously coming out of this pandemic, you have 3 brand new albums
Yeah.
with
That's the
each
shit.
band right
Yeah.
now.
Fuck yeah.
3? So you got 9 albums?
Brand new Death by Stereo album,
That's right.
One in each.
brand new
Yeah.
Voodoo Glow Skull
Yeah.
album, and a brand new Manic Hispanic.
Yes, sir.
Holy fuck, dude.
It's crazy. It's out of control.
What?
I know. In the middle of the pandemic, we released the DBS record first, and we're really excited about the Death by Stereo record. It's called "We're All Dying Just in Time," and it's kind of like a comment on obviously what's going on. Like, fuck, man, fuck, I'm out of here just in time, bro.
Yeah.
And then
about fucking time.
exactly, and the Voodoo record's called "Live in the Apocalypse," which is another snapshot of this time because we're watching it implode, and then the Manic record's called "Back in Brown." So it explains itself, you know.
Are you actually writing with all the bands as far as all the tracks, or I mean, are you collaborating? Is this all like?
Yeah, how much control do you have going into this?
DBS, a lot. You know, we all write. We all write. That's me. And we all write together. The band. Voodoo, I had a lot of input into the new stuff, and we spent a lot of time trying to find a balance between the traditional Voodoo style and my style, and tried to meet somewhere in the middle with it. And then and it took a long time, man. We fucking wrote, got rid of shit, fucking, you know.
Yeah.
And we still got ideas, man.
You got another album coming.
Oh yeah, we got another one in us quick, dude. We're because we were writing. I was talking about that with Eddie today. We kind of caught like a stride.
Yeah.
You know, right when we finished that record, like we're ready.
Yeah.
You know, and then
keep that momentum.
Yes, and in Manic, I had a lot of input too. Like we all in Manic, we all share ideas. Like someone will just come up with something, you know, like we did Fugazi Waiting Room on the new record. And I remember I showed up one day and looked at the guys and I'm like, La Huda, pick me up. I weigh. You know, the opening line to Waiting Room, you know? It just popped in my head and everybody was like, oh shit. You know, so we just kind of come up with one-liners and kind of build songs around it. Some of those take a long time. Sometimes it'll come back to you a year later like, oh fuck. I have to
figure it out.
Oh yeah, in Manic, we got a bunch of shit we're cooking up, man. Like it took a long time to make this record, but it's not going to take that long again.
Right.
And we still have some songs from that session that we haven't released yet. And then we have some pretty out there, crazy new ideas. Manic's going to take it in a fucking direction no one's going to expect, man.
Holy fuck.
We're going to do some crazy shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
I mean, I'm just gonna throw that out there, but I'm gonna say that if any of these bands ever need a space to play a live stream, just say there's a studio
right here in Compton.
I mean, Manic fucking it up here, or Death by Stereo, or fucking Voodoo.
A lot of crazy Manic shows have gone down real near here in Long Beach.
I believe it.
Legendary Manic shows. Like the guys they'll tell me stories. Actually, our drummer Ruben has a VHS, Alex's Bar. Yeah, we just played Alex's Bar.
Yeah.
Right.
Ruben has a legendary VHS tape of, why can't I say the name of that place? It doesn't exist anymore. It was this place in Long Beach.
Fender's Ballroom?
No, it was off.
Seaport Marina?
Fender's famous, but...
oh, yeah. It was probably before.
But at any rate, Alex used to do shows there before he had a bar. And so it's a famous story that Gabby showed up to the show and he had a water pistol he was playing around with and he stuck it in his fucking waistband.
No shit.
Oh,
yeah. And then, long story short, somebody in the crowd calls the cops. This dude's got a gun. And then fucking, they're like playing and the doors open and the cops raid the fucking show. And
this Latino has a gun.
Yeah, and they all run in and picture all of Manic Hispanic on a stage, all on their knees with their fingers laced, dude, with their guitars hanging, all that shit. Yeah, and it was a fucking water gun, dude. It was at the Foothill. The Foothill.
Foothill, yeah. I went there a long time ago.
Alex brought a lot of good shows.
Signal Hill, Foothill, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born then. We open up the show and with a track, and that's actually off of the new Death by Stereo.
California Addiction.
Tell us a little bit about that track.
That song is kind of we tried to paint a picture with words of how we feel about California. We're so proud of the West Coast, and we have so much fucking pride. But I say it in lyrics. It's a place of filth, and it's a place of greed. Right. But it's the place I love, and it's the place I need.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? No matter how dark it gets, how dirty it gets, at the end of the day, we all stick together, and we rep it.
We're LA ride or die, man.
Exactly. So I that was my whole idea, to rep it to the world. Like, I know we look crazy to the whole fucking world, but man,
everybody looks at us like we're a fucking bunch of idiots, but we look at the rest of the world like, no, you motherfuckers are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Cannot touch California.
No.
Nah.
You can't. So I'm addicted
Not at
to
all.
it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm addicted to it. I like. It's fucked up for so many reasons, and I'm selfish for loving it, but also I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's great, and there's people like all of us that
Yeah.
really care and make this place colorful.
It's like
and
we
beautiful.
talk shit, but if someone else does, like, nah.
Hold on,
If you
hold
ain't-
on,
you
hold
feel
on.
it from here, you can't fucking
Yeah,
open your
yeah.
mouth.
And you can't understand.
Yeah.
People don't understand, like, our mentality and our way, dude. It's just different.
Yeah.
By the way, I dig the video. I dig the production on it. It gives me a little bit of that Metalocalypse kind of
Yes!
like vibe.
That's
to
what I was
it.
going to
There you go.
mention. That's
Absolutely.
what I was going to mention.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's take a quick break because we can keep fucking talking.
What you got?
You know what? Let's play that track again, and then we have another track. Let's see. What's this one about? Let's see. Free gun with purchase. What's that about?
Oh, free gun with purchase?
Oh, that's a
Sorry.
Jack
My
in the
friend
Box
was shouting
munchie
me on
meal.
Instagram. I'm looking at my friend Orby on Instagram. Oh, Orby. My homie Chris. Free gun with purchase. Obviously, the title was inspired by there's some fucked up places in our country where, like, get a bank account and you get a free gun.
Yeah,
Buy a
that's-
truck and we'll put a gun in the fucking rack in the back, man. You know what I mean?
That's
And-
what they give Texans in Whataburger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Order a fucking Whataburger or fucking
Oh yeah,
special,
you can
Happy
fucking spit
Meal.
on someone and get a free gun. You know, so it's kind of a commentary on that whole kind of situation in the country right now. Because as fortunate as we have been to travel all over the world,
Right.
you never see shit like this fucking anywhere, dude.
Right.
Like in Germany, if you get pulled over, they pull you over from the front because they're not scared of getting shot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, dude,
Right.
like you're just like, dude, like it's totally different. People in different countries that we met look at us like, you guys are savages, man. It's fucking dangerous where
yeah,
you live.
yes,
and it makes
yes.
me think, too.
Wow,
Fuck, it is
wow,
dangerous
west.
where we live, you know? Like, so it's a trip, man.
No, man. Our gun laws are all fucked up.
All right, let's take a quick break. Let's check out these tracks. Fucking, we're about to start a pit in this
California
motherfucker.
addiction right there.
You break this fucking
Boom.
table, Mario.
Right now, fuck this shit.
Let's pit! Let's pit! We spit on teachers, we spit on veterans. No value for life, just for dividends. We live a life with our heads held high, from Royal Heights to the Twin Hills Heights. This is where the rich people play. We don't want just food again. Affordable plastic surgery, that's our nurtural bound out to your masters. This is where the real people stay. We send those fools straight to their graves. We split up families, we spit on immigrants. No value for life, just for dividends. This is a place of filth. This is a place of grace. This is a place I love. This is a place I need. I was born and raised in this very place that's killing me. California, Babylon, like a needle in the arm of a map. Hear me. Hear me. This is where I live. I love this fucking place. The wealth, the waste. This is the time. This is the place. It's where I live in this demented state. The rich, the poor, the place I love. This is the way. This is a place of filth. This is a place of grace. This is the place I love. This is the place I need. I was born and raised in this very place that's killing me. California, Babylon, like a needle in the arm of a map.
let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Psychiatrist.
Pigs Radio episode 404, hanging out with Efrem.
404?
Wait, yeah, 404?
Yeah, 404.
404.
Tight.
Hanging out with Efrem of Death by Stereo. By the way, that shit was fucking awesome.
I appreciate it.
I was bobbing my head. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Thanks, man.
The way, like...
We should have talked about everything that we talked about off air.
I know.
On air. That was, yeah.
Well, first of all, we were touching a little bit about the video. Tell us a little bit behind the production, like ideas, where you guys went. I mean...
Free gun with purchase. We went out to the desert to Apple Valley, and Robbo had this idea to build this big wooden frame and put this plastic over. He's like, we can make silhouettes. We can be behind it. And we're also trying to think of ideas to make videos that we're in but we're not in.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like we did the animated video, we did this one, we did another one where we were really just, it was just dark.
Yeah.
And also too, like, hey man, we're not hip, young, hot kids, man. No one wants to see these ugly faces. You know? So we went out to Apple Valley and we built that fucker, and we parked cars behind it and used headlights to create the silhouettes. And that's just plastic like you would tape all over the floor in your house and you're painting from Home Depot. You know, it's just DIY, getting creative. Our buddy Clint helped us. He stood behind the camera while we did it, helped us edit it.
Yeah.
And also, like, just everyone out there, man, look, you can make a video yourself.
What about the B-roll? Did any of you guys get to go out and shoot that, or?
I went out to, we didn't shoot that. Our buddy Clint found all that B-roll, but I was out there at the protests.
You're on the front lines.
No, but I mean, I'll tell you
Yeah.
this much. At least this shows you guys are narcissists. You know, it's like you let the music speak for itself and the imagery speak for itself over like, you know, obviously you guys being there for the camera, like, yeah.
It's more about the message.
Yeah, it's totally about the message.
And we're sparing everybody our ugly mugs, you know.
Well, listen, that's secondary. You know, I
appreciate that
you know
too.
what I mean? But, you know, it's like...
Yeah.
I mean, you're
It's
the eye
definitely about
candy.
the music.
You're the eye
Music
candy for
first.
3 different bands. I mean...
Hey, well, I wear a costume in one of the others and a mask in the other, man, you know.
Oh, shit, that's right.
I mean, we
You
still
have
got
to
the
keep it
energy.
mysterious.
Hey, so
But
okay,
the
so
energy behind everything, though, man. Like, you don't even see yourself, and you're still jumping around all over the fucking place.
yeah, you are. So let me ask you this. So right now that you guys are playing right there,
Yeah.
like, are you guys actually performing, or is it?
We were all behind that plastic, all fucking rocking out. Going
So
off.
is it?
We were listening to the song really loud.
But is the amp plugged in, or just the?
It was just us playing. The drums were real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, like,
but we
normally
literally had
yeah.
a car with a system just
Right.
bumping.
Yeah,
dude.
usually what it is,
was a
it's like
car.
when they do a video like this, they have to keep it in the timing or the time
Right.
signature of the actual
Exactly.
recorded
You have to
song.
line
So
it up.
if they play it live, you know, it might be off by like a hair, and that'll fuck everything up. So they have to go by a track. You know what I mean? A
Yeah.
click track.
Nerds.
You got the fingers.
You know,
do the solo.
another concern we had when we made the videos too was this was like in the heat of this was pre-vaccine, so we were like, how can we do shit where we were all separate? That was like an issue too.
yeah.
Shit, okay. So,
You know
so
what I
what
mean?
year was this again?
I mean, this is during the pandemic,
2020.
2020, but like
so 2020.
hardcore pandemic, midcore.
Yeah, we filmed this like hardcore pandemic. So you know, so that was an
So
issue
like
too.
March through June.
Yeah, we were just like, fuck, how do we do this? So we just had to get creative, man. You know?
I mean, yeah, I mean, at the time it was kind of scary. Nobody knew exactly what was going on. So
Nobody
it's
knew.
like we just kind of, you know, like even this podcast, like, I mean, we're doing it like I was in my backyard. This dude was obviously here.
Yeah.
All these dudes were like in their own fucking spots, you know what I mean? So yeah, you kind of had to separate yourself in a way.
It was like a weird time where
Yeah, it was
like
a
we were
weird
like,
dynamic. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Like my friends might kill me, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean? Like,
Like, look at
Do
this
you know-
fucker
no,
right here.
I
This
mean,
fool for
my-
sure.
That's exactly
This
what I
fool
felt
for
like. I thought for sure. I'm like, Jose, just kill me. Yeah.
I'm looking at this dude. It's like, fool. If anybody's got COVID, it's this motherfucker right here.
You know what though?
We share chicharrones. I was like, I'm
that's
done.
amazing.
It was interesting as a social studies science
Oh,
experiment
yeah,
to
dude.
see how things went, because I mean it went from like, hey, we're fucking pigs and marranos and doing what grossest shit. I mean, grabbing fucking pink eye
Each other's booty?
all the time.
Rub
and
my
shit.
eye on some butthole to get pink eye, you know?
Like, we go from that, like,
Oh,
don't
yes.
do none of that. Like, all of a sudden, wait, now you're all gonna change? Like,
Yeah.
dirty fucks. Like, ain't no one changing shit.
No, it's different when someone tells you you're gonna die.
Oh, way different, man.
Way different, yeah.
It didn't stop you from doing a lot of things, Wops. What are
You still
talking
got
about?
pink eye.
Yeah.
Come on.
That
Stink
goes
eye.
without saying.
Let's maybe somebody can call in and really explain to us how you get pink eye from
guys-
rubbing your eye on a butthole.
You guys can call in at 909-475-7449.
From what I am told, that's the only way you can get pink eye.
I don't know, man, because like once I heard that, I farted on a shitload of pillows. And nothing.
No, you gotta fart directly into the eye.
I know.
I rubbed my ass on some
know.
shit, man.
I know how I got it.
Nothing works.
But you want to know something, Mario?
Is it fun?
Just so you know, Steven Polanco.
Yes.
Oh,
Just
he
super
flew down?
Pigs fan.
He flew down for you?
The
Is that what
homie
happened?
Stevie
No. He just re-added me on Instagram, so meaning he deleted me.
Damn.
So Steven, I want to know what happened.
Guapo ain't the funniest on Pigs
Hey,
Radio.
you see how he dodged the whole pink eye thing, though?
I know,
He
right?
did dodge the pink eye thing. Let's get to the heart of this pink eye, man.
Okay, I got pink eye because I was eating ass.
I never got pink
I
eye.
knew it. You were rubbing your
what?
eyeball in a
You know
butthole.
what? Yeah,
I knew
dude.
it.
For as long as I've eaten ass, I've never
That was
gotten
some
pink eye.
nasty ass booty hole.
You can't get that shit on your eye, man. You can't get it on your eye. You can't.
It's because I went like this.
Exactly.
Oh,
were
you like
just-
that shade of brown on your eyelid.
You like
Yeah.
poked it and you were just like putting a contact
I was like,
lens in your eye.
oh, look this.
I don't know.
his
I'd be in
contact.
there and I'd be like, wow.
By the way, I love how Wops goes into battle. Like, hold on, let me go ahead and get my war paint on. Like,
He's all like fucking Rambo. Tying your headband.
He's all Braveheart.
You went from
Braveheart about it.
Apparently, when you're
you're an anal patchy.
when apparently when you're a fuckboy, you do it all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Fuckboy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Now, with all these new albums and everything kind of coming out, was
I
it
didn't catch pink eye the whole time.
good job?
Pink
Good
eye
job.
reached the pandemic.
Good fucking job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mark saves from the pink
Appreciate
eye.
it. Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna clap.
Well, no. Okay,
Maybe you got the
You can
clap.
fart on my eye later.
so let me ask this. So okay, so you got Voodoo.
Yes, sir.
You got Death by Stereo.
Yes, sir.
Manic.
Manic.
Manic
Yes,
Hispanic.
sir.
Dispensa. I'm already getting a little faded.
The Misfits cover band.
But then
Yeah.
so now you got this thing that you're gonna be performing with this, or you perform with a Misfits cover band.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. I play bass with a band called Dirty Black Summer.
Let me ask you. Okay, so
Misfits
that's
Danzig
already
tribute.
4. How many more bands do
We
you
should
have?
play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
You
awesome.
know,
We'd
I-
love to
Just have Efrem night.
I try and sing on as many projects as I can and get creative and learn about new rhythms and different ideas and different styles of
How
music.
many would you say though?
Have I sang on?
No, like what?
Like,
currently,
like actively, like
Yeah,
continuously
like right now
working
at the
on.
moment.
Oh,
how many?
shit.
How many projects are you working on?
Well, Eric, the sax player from Voodoo, wrote some music, and he's asked me to sing on it, so I'm going to be singing on some of those songs. There's a tattooer called Tokyo Hero. I don't know if you know him. Japanese tattooer. Him and Ross from GBH and Pete from the Street Dogs started jamming, and they asked me to sing on some songs with them,
That's
which I'm
fucking
working
stacked
on.
lineup right
Fuck
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else I've got.
Let me ask you, are
a
your
band called
DMs
Discord from
Oh.
Caracas?
Yeah.
But they live in Guadalajara now.
Yeah.
I actually am trying to get something done by tomorrow for them so it can make the mix.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I have my fingers on a million. I have to chip away at a million little recordings
Right.
I owe to people. But I mean, dude, I try and sing on as many projects as I can, dude.
Let me ask you this. So, is there a project you say no to?
Not unless I absolutely can't do it. I
Right.
just want it
Right.
all.
Such a
man.
whore.
I fucking want it all. You know what
So
I mean?
I'm looking for a band.
Trying to
He's
Tupac
like a
it, dude. I'm
music
trying to
nymph.
Tupac it.
He's about to tell you no right now.
But what about Super Steve? We
He's
talked
like-
about starting a band.
Yeah,
Uh,
but Super Steve has a band with me,
Hey.
has a band with him, has a
Yeah,
band
think
with
about
another guy.
hey, think about this. You, Zack, Super Steve, and I.
What's our
What?
band called?
Whack ass
Stink Eye,
fools.
Pink Eye.
Pink guy
Stink
for
Eye,
the
Pink Eye.
Brown is beautiful.
The stinky pinky, fool.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you that. Are the DMs
If
open
it ain't
for
pink,
collabs?
it ain't
They
white.
are actually. And it's funny. Who was I talking to about that? I think I was talking to Mike, the drummer from Death by Stereo, who also plays in the Adolescents and a bunch of cool bands. He we were talking about that, and I'm all, man, you know how rappers are always like, DM me for a collab or whatever. You know, am I supposed to do that? And he's like, I don't know, that's weird. I'm like, I don't think so.
I mean,
but I
that's
do want to
kinda
put it
what
out
it
there.
is.
Like, hit me up.
Well,
I want to sing on records,
If
man.
people want you, they will hit you up. You don't
I hope
need to
so.
put that out. You know.
I hope they hit me up.
Yeah.
Don't be shy, everybody out there in the world. Please hit me up,
Hey,
internet.
well, I'm broke right now, but would you be down?
Yeah, hey,
All right,
man.
cool.
You know. Hey, only if
He wants
I'll do
publishing
it.
rights. He wants
I'll do it
publishing
if-
rights.
I'll do it if you fart in my eye.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Give him the stinky and the pinky.
Now we
Zach-
got to record it here on Pigs. Yeah.
Zach does like whipping his ass out a lot for whatever fucking reason.
Hey, it's
so.
cool. I'm with you. I'm with it.
I can
I'm
send
with
you a
it.
picture. I got a pretty good picture of my
Let's
ass.
see those nagas, dude.
Hell yeah.
By the way, shout out to everyone on the chats. Hold on, let me bring up this chat. By the way, Wops, this one's for you.
Super Steve, what up, dude? See that?
see.
Steve says it. He only has band with me. Boom.
Wow.
Verified.
Wops, he doesn't want you jumping on that.
Verified.
He threw me to the curb right there, man.
Also, here he was saying he was eating ass with his eyes open. I mean, I guess
It happens.
Yeah, Magoo goes wild, dude.
You can get lost. You can get lost if your eyes are closed. You know,
way.
like,
you
what am
wanna
I
see-
eating now?
You want to see what you're eating. You know?
Exactly.
For sure.
I
But
fucking golden corral that ass, dude.
Golden Corral. That's amazing.
There's a really good buffet, by the way, around here.
Golden Corral, man.
I'm
Fuck
done.
around.
I'm done.
That's my limit.
Not
It's a lot better than the buffet at Sizzler.
sorry.
Hey, but Sizzler, when I was a kid, it's like where you went to eat on a special
That
occasion.
was the spot.
Like,
that
hey.
was a motherfucking spot.
Yeah, that was
Shakey's,
the, remember?
right?
I want my baby back.
Nah,
Hey,
Chili's,
but straight up,
full
like,
Chili's, yeah.
But yeah, no,
Your-
yeah.
your
I
older-
straight fucked
Yeah.
that up.
Your older
If
brother's
you
graduating from
if
high
you
school.
went to Sizzler's,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
going-
If,
Right.
you, if you got
Well-
that 6-ounce sirloin steak with the lobster tail and the shrimp,
Baller
damn.
shit and that cheese bread.
Yeah.
The cheese toast.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, they all
Fuck.
started closing down when I
Yeah.
started like getting older. So
Man,
I missed out on that.
That's where you went for
Man.
graduation dinner, bro.
Man, because it
Fuck
wasn't.
Sizzler.
Your cousin's graduating. We're
But
going
it
to Sizzler.
wasn't Sizzler. It was Sizzler.
Sizzler.
That's some
You
ghetto
gotta
ass
whisper it.
shit.
My we used to go to
I'm sorry.
Shakey's.
I'm sorry. There was
Shakey's.
no
Oh, Shakey's
Sizzler in
Pizza. I
Gardena.
went there for my birthday in junior high.
Actually,
Yeah,
we
bunch
do.
of lunch.
We
I
do
got
have
a
a
Psycho Stick that year.
Hell yeah.
Psycho Stick from
Vision.
from
Vision Skateboards.
Yeah, Vision.
Oh.
A psycho. Yeah, never mind.
I heard
Zach
Psycho
thinking
Stick.
something
It's
else.
called a Psycho Stick. It was.
Yeah, he's
Fucking,
young. He's
uh,
young.
I don't know.
He's young.
From Shakey's? I was like, I don't have that bunch of lunch.
It's like
What's a Psycho Stick at Shakey's?
he's like a. Is that a 4x4 or a 4x4?
Yeah.
Secret
By-
menu?
It's some crazy ass fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
By the way,
They
guys,
take
we,
the stick and stick it in your eye, the Psycho Stick, and then you get pink eye.
Yeah.
we just have a Pigs update right now. Steven Polanco, like, what's up, my boy? I did not
What up,
delete
Steven?
you. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
Guapo didn't get deleted.
The drama
did
has
you
been-
Maybe
did you
deleted
delete
Sorted.
him?
Yep.
Whoa.
No, because Steven, you just added me.
It took him a minute.
I know.
Steven, you know, I just added you.
See, now you're running.
It just added me. It said Steven Polanco just added you. Don't let him though.
You heard about that fuckboy
If
shit?
fucking if Jose Noriega is your favorite, let me know right now.
He does
He
every
told
week.
you already. He
He
already told you. I'm the funny motherfucker at the table.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fuck me
This
then.
special, homie.
All right, I'm here for the looks then.
And Steven, I still have your shirt. You need to get your address to me so I can send it out to you.
DM Wops.
I have a question for you
You got
guys.
shirts?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yes,
Go
yes.
for it.
For all of
Yes,
you,
sir.
you've
Yes,
got
sir.
how many episodes?
No.
This is 404.
Okay, is this?
Hold on, we're getting a phone call, sir.
Oh shit!
Go for it, Mario. Answer it.
Is Steven really
Who's
calling?
Well,
Who's on
hold
the
on,
phone?
guys. Hold on.
Caller is Guaps the fuckboy.
Caller,
yes or no?
you're on Pigs.
Caller.
I could tell. I'm actually watching you guys live.
Ooh.
Wow.
Thank you for
Who's
watching
this?
live.
What? Come
Who
on,
is this
dude.
is?
It's Pigs, bro. Come on. Get it right.
Who is
Get it
this
right.
is?
Who is this?
Just try. Huh?
Who is this?
The baddest motherfucker you've ever met in your life.
Myself? Damn.
Wow.
second baddest motherfucker you've met in your life.
This is
Wait,
Brian?
I think this is Flying Brian.
Yeah, it's Brian.
Flying Brian,
Yeah,
is that
dude.
you?
Yeah, dude, I'm in between reports. I'm totally listening to you, dude.
Wow.
Rather be in between
What's
some
up, Flying
cheeks.
Brian?
Brian works on a very famous radio station that he can't say because
You
he'll
know
get fired if he
and
does.
you know what's hilarious is I'm on the radio and I'm listening to radio.
That's so awesome. Radioception.
Radio
Dang, dude.
Flying Brian is to be cut off.
I wish I knew what station you were on so I could listen to you at the same time.
You cannot know what radio station
I have a question for you, Flying. Who is your favorite pigs on the show?
Oh.
Who's your favorite pig on this show?
Ooh, you gotta go. You know what? You gotta go with the OG. You gotta go Mario. You gotta go Mario on that one, bro.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's
Hey, good.
Very exclusive Brian fucking picture.
Hey, you know what? Good answer.
I am a pig.
No, good answer
I
because
know I could go get drunk and I could pass out on his couch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It sounds like you're just using me, my
He's just
facilities.
trying to keep his
Brian.
privileges, yeah.
Yeah.
But look, let me
Bullshit, dude.
look.
I'm actually a nice guy.
There is one thing I can't say about Brian that's true and is like authenticated is
Is he
that
cute?
he studied kinesiology.
Yes.
Oh,
dude, he was
help
getting
with your
down.
joints or
Yes,
what?
he was getting down that day.
Remember when he gave,
Wow.
he gave us all massages, dude? That
Oh,
shit
that's
was
beautiful.
fucking bomb as
Yeah.
fuck.
Wait, you guys had a massage day?
Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Brian,
really
you,
good
spa
at
day.
it. And I'm also fluent in Spanish. So
You guys
everybody
just have
gets
like
something.
We had
days
like
here?
CBD cream and everything.
What, Mar?
Hey, can you come back?
No, for sure. This guy-
Efrem needs your services.
Hey, when's pedicure day?
Exactly.
Oh, mani pedis are on fucking on Tuesday nights with Super Steve. That's so great.
Yeah, my jackass gonna be working. My jackass gonna be working. I work every fucking night.
Wow.
I got a fucking ingrown on you.
Mario, have I met this gentleman yet?
well, Brian, I don't know if you met Brian.
It's
but
Brian.
Flying Brian.
Flying
Bro,
Brian,
if
dude.
you don't know Brian, you ain't flying.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, skinny, white guy, drinks too much.
He's the whitest black
remember
guy
he
I know
felt-
from
the
Orange
white-
County.
Remember we were
Yeah.
interviewing a band and he fell asleep while we were trying to interview a band.
Is that the one I? Oh,
Yeah, this guy fell asleep while we
Flying
were trying to
Brian.
interview a
I
band. He started
Yeah,
sleep-
really?
He was snoring at the table,
No
dude.
way.
He was
Yeah.
snoring at
No
the fucking
way.
table.
Probably was.
I love that
Probably
so
was.
much.
I'm not gonna deny that.
I love that
I'm not
so
gonna
much.
deny that.
By the way, I love Brian. He was my radio teacher at the academy. He
Oh, cool.
He gave
At
me
Compton
direction.
College?
And not at Compton College.
Oh, okay.
And
Rio Hondo?
Find out
and,
your certificate at home.
and Brian is the
At
kind of
DeVry?
guy.
He was at DeVry.
Brian is the kind of guy you don't take to nice places because you take him to nice places and he ends up being
You get kicked out.
walking around like on the stage of the House of Blues and you just lose your random white friend and he,
Well, at least he's
You
white.
know, hey, it was awesome though. Like I
It
was
was.
impressed. I found the fucking stage to the house.
Brian's just like, I'm on stage. Like, yes, you are, Brian. Get off the fucking stage and come back down.
Hammered out of my gourd. Hammered out of my
Maybe
gourd.
he was
I
trying
had
to
take
perform.
a
Maybe he was
picture
trying to try out for
just
one
to
of
remember.
Efrem's bands.
Just to remember.
Hey, man, let's do it.
There we go.
I want to
also the guy
fucking
who got
franchise
paid.
these bands, man. I'll stay home. You can go on the road.
The A squad and the B squad.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fucking Flash Pants does that shit.
all right. Good night.
Salvia with you guys?
Wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
you guys made me smoke salvia.
Oh, we did make.
What? What are you guys buying shit at head shops? Like, that takes some salvia. You know,
Dude,
I haven't had salvia in like fucking a decade.
Hold on.
They
What-
sold it
what-
and everything,
hold on.
and I hate
Hold
to say it, I had to go smoke weed just to get my brain straight. That was like.
Oh, I feel you, bro.
So
I feel you.
so
That's
Brian
okay.
Brian is obviously a pig. Brian bleeds pig. So he was our resident white guy who just did all the dumb shit.
Yeah,
so,
so we
He
need
was
to
the try
tase
guy.
somebody.
I love there's a resident
We,
white.
we gotta so he needed to get taser. We needed a taser somebody once. It was Brian.
Yeah.
We needed a wrestler to choke somebody out, and it was Brian.
he also got chopped.
We needed,
Okay,
him,
okay,
we needed him to put weed cream on his dick, and he did it.
Oh yeah, he put
Weed
weed cream on his
Weed cream
dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I wanna
put
thank
weed
you
cream
on
my
behalf of
God
mankind.
Damn, I did put weed cream on my
Yes,
dick,
you
didn't I? I
did.
totally forgot about it.
Hey, thank you for making sure that putting weed cream on your dick was safe for the rest of us.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it tonight when I get home.
And not test it
You
on animals,
know,
test
thank
it on
you.
Brian.
You took the bullet, man.
Let me tell you something. It's a trip. Dude, it's a trip. You're like, why is it so cold down there? It's like, it's not supposed to be
You
cold.
guys know what Tiger Bomb is?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I was super young, I remember we're all making bets, and I remember I smeared a shitload of Tiger Bomb all over my nuts and my dick, and then I went on my eyelids, and I was just running around this house.
You had fucking
On fire, like
Yeah, that's
my face on
right
fire.
there.
Wait, get the pink eye though.
Right there.
Wait. Zack and I don't know where Tiger Bomb is. What is it? Do you know it?
What?
Tiger Bomb?
You know what
It's
Tiger
like
Bomb is?
icy hot, like really, really
Yeah,
good
yeah,
icy hot.
It's like icy hot or like.
I use
yeah,
BioFreeze.
Biofreeze.
No, but what kind of bet was that?
What?
What kind of bet was
Oh no,
that?
we were just hanging out, fucking
bro.
around. I'm all, hey, you know, oh, this is crazy. I'll smear this all over my fucking.
I
Go
bet
for
you
it.
some
All right.
now-laters I could put like icy hot all over my balls and shit. Oh shit.
You're like that
Okay,
dude from
well,
Family
icy
Guy.
hot,
You
even
can't
I
catch
don't
me.
have the balls for that one, dude.
But thank you, Brian,
All
for
right,
being
fine, Brian.
for being our resident white guy, doing all the dumb shit and giving me some learning. So
Thank
You know
sir.
what? Hey,
Thank
bro,
you.
just showing some pics, love. I gotta do this whole fucking work thing. So
yeah, man, you go
unless
get the
anybody
traffic.
else wants to come to work for me, I'll just go get drunk.
You swear like you're doing
All
a lot,
right.
bro.
We look forward to your
We're here to
next
help.
appearance. We'll get the weed cream. We'll bring it because you're a kinesiologist.
Will you
Yes,
call
you-
us
yes,
back
you-
a little later and let us know how you're doing at work?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I
Give us a shout out
really
there.
want me to.
Dude, just take a long shit while you're at work and give us a call. You know,
That's what I do.
right? Right.
I have IBS at work.
Just
Hey, party people, you guys.
Dude, I hope no one's listening from work, bro.
just play the same traffic update
I thought I
again.
knew you.
I cannot shout you out at work.
All right, Brian.
Shout out Flying
You
Brian.
guys take it easy and
Love
enjoy the rest of your show, all right? Somebody
Yeah,
grab a
we'll do
beer
that.
for me. Like, somebody drink a beer for me right now. Does
There we
anybody have
go.
any beer?
got
Here's
it.
one for Brian. Brian.
Yo, I'm gonna drink a hot
Brian.
tea for you, bro.
Brian. Fly, Brian. Yeah, tea.
All right, peace out, y'all. You guys be good, be safe, man.
All right,
What
Brian.
is
Bye,
it?
Brian.
Peace, love, and chicken
All
grease.
right, peace.
Yeah, dog.
There we go, flying fucking Brian.
Hey, everybody.
guys are
Let's get a round of applause for Flying Brian.
That's right.
Brian, I really appreciate your contribution to my excellent experience here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was a
It's
great,
beautiful.
great. Oh, fuck.
Oh, is he
Hold on.
back?
I don't even know what area code this
This
is.
is gonna be Steven.
It's all
Hold-
scam
no,
likely.
I don't think it is, but hold
Yeah,
on.
Don't answer
Hey,
the scam
hey,
like
the insurance
Hold
on
on,
your
guys, hold
warranty
on.
has run out.
Hey,
Hold on, guys. Caller, you're on Pigs.
Steven.
Steven, what did it do?
That sounded like a county call. Like
Hold on.
you're
He's calling
receiving a call
collection.
from
Hey,
Man
quiet,
Central
guys.
Jail.
Quiet. Wait, hold on. Caller, you're on Pigs.
Hey, it's Steven P.
Oh, what's up, Steven?
Is Guaps a
What's
fuckboy?
up?
Yes or no?
Hey,
Mario.
hey, is
hey.
Morrissey the shit or what?
Hold on, guys.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
Wops needs to talk to Steven. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Steven, don't talk for like
What's up, dog?
5 minutes, bro. I need to tell you something.
No, 5
Is it
seconds.
the bond that keeps us together?
It does.
When you started watching PigzRadio, I felt your love. I felt the emotion. Then whatever. We had a little hiccup. You said Jose was the funniest out of all of us. I get it.
Little hiccup.
Whatever. That was a hiccup because
a wrinkle.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta.
It was a thing.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But then recently, I was looking at my Instagram.
I'll say it. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. Jose is a funny fucker. You're my favorite one, dog. Don't worry.
He's the
Don't even
funniest.
trip, man.
Should we do like a survey
Hold
or like
on, Steven.
see who thinks
hold
who's the
on,
funniest?
Hold on, Steven. I am not done talking.
Yeah,
so then
please.
I continued to follow you and whatever. Next thing you know, yesterday I seen Steven Polanco is following you. Explain.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. I send you shit all the time, man. Unless you unfollowed me from all those fucking drunk videos I send you of my dad.
Damn.
Hey, wait. Here's the question about the drunk videos. Was your dad naked?
Nah, dog. He
Nah,
knows. He's seen
man.
those videos. My dad just fucking dances, disco, and all that shit. Just sings like Conga Vieira songs and shit.
So there you go, Wops. Why did you have to unfollow him from all those?
It comes back to you, Guapo.
Yeah, man.
I think
Well,
I think
that's
you-
a harsh-
I sent you.
that's a harsh
I sent you a
unfollow.
video of me at the concert, the Elefante concert. I sent you a video of them playing that
Yeah,
song
dude.
Mentirosa.
You don't remember he sent you that video, fool?
I remember, and I said,
So why'd
mentirosa,
you have to unfollow him,
traicionera.
But-
Anyway, this is, well, hold on.
Why'd
Steven.
you have to block him?
No, I didn't. Steven.
Why'd you have to, like,
my
fucking
thing-
mute him?
Okay, Steven.
Crazy, man. I was there. He blocked you and threw his phone. He was yelling.
All I remember.
Estuvo. Fuck that Elefante show. Fuck Elefante.
Hold on.
That's what
All
he
I
said.
remember, Steven, hold on. I woke up and I went on my Instagram and it said, Steven Polanco
There's a light that never goes
following
out.
you.
Okay.
And then I seen, how long ago did this motherfucker? 8 minutes ago. I'm like,
No, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Listen.
Well, you know what? Obviously, he's trying to follow just funny people, right now, and maybe that's just his direction. But he still loves you.
Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. Sweetness,
right, so
he
I'm-
was only
Steven.
joking when he wrote this. Yes. Smash
Okay.
every cheek in your head.
Okay, so Steven, I'm gonna give you the benefit of, Steven, can you hear me?
Thank you for that gift.
Steven, do you hear me? Steven, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. So Jose's your favorite because you don't know what comedy is.
Jose put
Damn.
too much fucking communist shit.
He's like trying to gain his
Yeah, so you
friendship
don't-
by insulting
That's
him.
it.
So you don't-
I do post
Hold on.
commie shit.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
post commie
So
shit.
you don't know
No, he
what.
posts too much. How can Jose be my favorite if you fucking post so much fucking communist
Okay,
shit?
first of all, you gotta stop talking if you're a Guap fan.
Listen, okay, so I'm a part-time Marxist, okay? So, all right.
All right, you know what? This is
I'm more about wealth redistribution than all that other shit, man.
For sure,
Whatever.
for sure.
Let's get deep.
Steven, we want to thank you for obviously being fucking captain
We
of
love
the
you.
fucking
You know we love
the
you
captain
for
of the
support.
fan club, fucking Steven Polanco, holding it down for the Pigsneyverse out in Utah.
That's right.
Hey, listen for Live Vampire. I'll send you my address.
All right, I'll be waiting for it.
There we
Oh,
go.
hello.
Send him the shirt that you
earlier,
never
guys
sent
were
him.
talking
Yes.
About, you guys are talking about the Mexican ska or ska bands and stuff. I went at the Elefante concert. Inspector was there.
Oh, they're dope.
Hella ska.
I did see that lineup just recently where fucking Inspector was gonna be playing. I love Inspector.
Dope.
I just went to go see Panteon. That shit was a fucking awesome show. The local boys, the Paranoias, they opened up for them, and I reached out, so they're gonna be coming on the Pigs really soon.
Damn.
So it's
Where
gonna be rad.
after that, what Scatterlights?
Saturday,
We doing that too?
I just saw them in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Caifanes next Saturday.
Oh, no way.
Hold on.
Hey,
we
be
go.
careful. Milo just got jumped at a Caifanes show, man.
Did he really?
No, he got in a fight. I don't know.
Yeah, but why? But why?
He got jumped out.
Be careful, the roof collapsed on him. Nah, man, he was just staring at it.
Yeah.
This guy is falling Chicalito.
He was down the street.
He's like,
That changed so quick.
I really did.
he's like,
Oh man, he got lit on fire at the show.
Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
it was just a little
Well,
hot.
what's
He
up,
lit a
Guaps?
cigarette.
Yeah, he smoked a
The
cigarette.
heater came on by
All right,
accident.
Steven.
All right, Steven.
All right, Steven.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, no,
All
hold
right,
on,
Steven.
hold on, Steven.
No, he's
still
gone.
away.
He's gone. He's gone.
Is he gone?
Yo,
Yeah.
I know. Who is your favorite pig?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm turning his
I was
mic
still
off.
with this.
All right, Steven. Thanks for calling in, bro.
It's like Zack's like, be careful of the Caifanes show. Why the guy jumped this shit? Why did he get jumped? Oh, he grabbed some dude's balls. Oh, okay, I guess.
You got a little too familiar. Let's bring it back. Bring
I heard
it back.
him.
So
Efrem.
What's up, Agu? That's right. Don't
Also, I
talk
had a
shit like
question
that,
for
huh?
you guys.
Yes.
400 something episodes, right?
Yes,
404.
404. Yes,
404.
that's right. You're asking. Yes.
Who walked in here and fucking I got different scenarios. Has somebody come here and smelled so bad you guys can't take it because it's a small room and it gets hot?
Yes. And I can tell you who. And my friends got COVID after that.
Damn! Now, has anyone
You know who I'm talking about.
Was that you?
Wait.
Are you talking about you?
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Has
What
somebody,
do you mean?
The guys from Hawaii.
No, dude, you're thinking of the Rastafarian guy. Or the guys that were doing the reggae
They
shit.
smelled.
Has anyone come
No,
in?
they smell like weed. They didn't smell
Oh,
like
that's different.
I didn't smell it.
Like
They-
B.O.? I'm sorry.
Like
you're
BO,
asking-
like straight BO.
like
Where
BO.
you're,
know
you're
what?
on here like, help.
I think we're all too close to each other. We have to watch our
Maybe Brian.
Have you had any guests straight?
Flying Brian?
You had any-
No.
Have you ever had a guest just
Like,
flip
you know,
out?
listen,
Or
in
wild
all,
out?
in all sincerity, I think we've done. Since I started, it was like maybe 90 episodes or somewhere around there. 90.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody to smell where I was like kind of offended, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm not like pressed up on them, you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
don't think there's anybody.
Oh,
that's
dude,
being
Yeah, 'cause
like,
Jose
I've definitely
smell
been
like
in
this over here.
situations with a guy
it
where he's
could-
like
it
talking to
could-
me and I'm all.
It could be
Like
where
the
I'm
whole
the
time,
motherfucker
you know?
that offends, but I mean, it's like for me, nah.
I can't smell, so
And then, as far as the guys you're
smell
talking
blind.
about,
it's been a few years.
So,
Damn. You
the
went
guys
smell
you're
blind?
talking about, I mean, those guys, I mean, they were just high. They were smoking a lot of fucking weed.
so I
That's all
disagree.
it was.
So the guys that I brought
Yeah.
I know for fact they're all about veganism and all that. So when they were here,
the guys that did Midnight Rider, the guy that did Midnight Rider from fucking the Allman. Was it the Allman Brothers?
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Has anybody come in here and wild out? Has anybody like?
Oh yeah,
out?
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Where's the frame with the staple? The chick that got stapled in the ass.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's in the bathroom.
Someone got stapled in the ass?
So we had a band on here. I don't remember what they were called. They changed. I think they changed their name to like Fanger Banger or Finger Banger or some shit.
No, it's Dick Cheney.
But they came down here. They got really fucking drunk. So when you come down to Pigs, it's a good time. You know, it's a hospitality, and we let everyone know drink responsibly. Because no matter what, I mean, party, but know your limits.
It is what it is.
And
not everyone knows their limits.
Absolutely not. So it was a very fucking. It was a train wreck. It was really bad. It was one of the band members' birthday. It was just really bad towards the end.
That's so awesome.
Really fucking bad.
I love it.
Next question.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've played shows where the wheels started falling off about 7 songs in. We're like, oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah,
I like that.
But I mean, but has it ever like actually derailed where like you damage the show? You sound like shit. Like it's not like
we don't have a spotless record in the last 20 fucking whatever years Death by Stereo has been around. We've had a couple moments, but we were always like, especially in the old days, and we were just fucking partying every night. We were like a freight train going so fast, start kind of coming off the rails, somebody pulls you back in. You know what I mean? We're like, oh fuck. But there's been a couple times.
Well, let me ask you with that, like,
I've thrown up on stage before.
Have you ever owed a venue money?
Times. What's that?
Have you ever owed a venue money?
Oh yeah, we've owed promoters money, venues money for fucking breaking shit and fucking going crazy. Man, in the old days, man, I would jump up shit. I would fucking run across the bar. I remember San Francisco running across a bar. We were playing with Signal, kicking everyone's fucking drink off the bar. Boom, 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 boom. Drinks just flying, dude. And afterwards, just getting yelled at. You'll never fucking play here again. All kinds of shit like that when we were younger, man. Yeah. We were wild, dude. We were crazy.
Back in the day.
We smashed a lot of shit, bro. Like, dude,
what was the most expensive shit you smashed?
Trying to think. Probably on accident, something. Okay. Fuck, I can't even. There's some things I can't even talk about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever, like guitars, gear. You know what I mean? Just diving into some shit. You know what I mean? Like, dude. I mean, we used to go so crazy. We were always engineering ways to find more free liquor. After the fucking venues cut you off. We played a festival in Belgium once, and the Bronx were there, and Terror. The Dropkick Murphys, and a bunch of bands, and they had this backstage sponsored bar by Jaeger for all the bands.
Right.
And it was cool. And they gave you these little white squares that were like these little plastic drink chips.
How many?
You know?
Yeah. 2
They
each?
gave everybody like a little stack of them, you know?
Okay.
And so everyone was just drinking shot after shot. And then we started realizing, oh, well, it's a 2-day festival. So first, we were there both days. We got there a day early. All these bands are leaving today. So we walked up to everybody and we're like, hey, give me the key to your hotel room. They're those white cards.
Right.
And we started cutting them into squares.
Oh, shit.
And we were getting, so a whole band full of dudes, they all have all these hotel keys, right? And so we were just walking up with stack after stack. We're so fucking trashed that fucking next thing you know, someone from a certain band has the grill from the barbecue in his hands. And it's fucking getting thrown at a security guard because the security turned into a whole melee. And I'm not going to say who, but somebody in one of the bands I mentioned got naked about 15 minutes into their set in front of like 5,000 people and just dove into the drums on mushrooms.
No.
Yeah, and ended the set. That's how fucking crazy it was. We're like, Belgian cops had bands lined up all on the knees again with the fingers, and one of the guys was on mushrooms naked.
What year was this?
Ah, jeez.
Like 90s maybe? Or?
Nah, this is like, fucking 4 or 5. Yeah, mid-2000s.
So, so let me ask you, what's a band that you toured with that you were like, oh my God, I this is dope. I made it.
Oh, wow. We actually went out in 2005, I think. We went out for a couple weeks with Slipknot.
Oh,
no
shit.
shit.
Probably the biggest shit we ever did.
Yeah.
Biggest shit we ever did. And honestly, we were the first band out of a bunch of bands. But on that fucking show, man, we may as well have been the lightest pop punk band you've ever heard. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we sounded happy compared to Slipknot.
Who
They
was
were so
this?
amazing.
Death by Stereo?
Death by Stereo, yeah.
The lightest, really?
Oh, dude, we were not heavy. Slipknot, dude.
But- okay, so
not
when-
heavy compared. It was us, Chimera, Fear Factory, and Slipknot.
So,
So it was just all all
I
night.
mean,
you know?
you get down.
Oh yeah. But I mean, this is all next level fucking death metal and shit,
So-
you know. And they're all
Yeah.
dope. And
so did you
they were
get to
cool.
meet any of the guys, or was it just
Yeah,
you guys-
Slipknot
how-
just seemed incredibly busy, and just
Yeah.
you couldn't get near them because they were getting ushered in and
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
And they just
pushed
seemed like
in
they were in
and
their own
out.
world.
It was more
Meet and greets and shit.
Yeah, and we're the first band of the
Yeah,
night, you know,
right.
like it was all these giant buses, and we pulled up in a van and trailer. You know what I'm saying? But dude, they would just feed us Jaeger. It was a Jägermeister tour. They just fed us Jaeger every night.
Fuck.
And Jaeger had a bus that followed the tour that had taps on it. And the bands could go in there, and then every night they had a bar behind the
can't
stage.
imagine,
And we were
man.
just like, "Fuck, this is how you guys live every day." Sick,
I
you
remember,
know?
I remember blacking out at a NAMM show, and Jaeger was a sponsor for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I actually was supposed to see Typo Negative. I was so fucked up on Jaeger that I don't even remember seeing Typo Negative.
You
That's
fucked
how
up,
fucked
fool.
up.
Dude,
But it was Jaeger. It's Jaeger. Jaeger, like, they try to fuck everybody up.
Oh, dude, Jaeger, dude.
So did you guys get to party with Slipknot, or
They were
like,
too
did
busy.
you guys ever
but
have a moment with like Corey or any of the other members?
we actually had a moment with Sid, the DJ.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Like at different times we met them, but it was like they were like. We met Corey, but he was like with his baby and his wife running
Right.
through the room, like, "Oh, very nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you." Very gracious, but like, I have
But
an
he was
hour
in
to
the
see
middle.
my child before
Yeah.
I leave. You know, we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we'll just be over here in this little area," you know. But like, homies from Fear Factory were always really like cool and
Yeah.
supportive.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dino.
then here's the funny thing about that tour. So there was a couple arenas on that fucking tour, you
Right.
know. But then Slipknot in certain towns, they were going to come back on Ozfest, so it was a conflict of their contract to play in arenas, so they played some clubs.
Right.
But you couldn't
Smaller
fit
shows.
Slipknot in a fucking club with Fear Factory and Chimera and all the equipment.
Hell no.
So, dude, there was a night where Slipknot's tour manager walked up to us in Salt Lake City, and he's like, "Hey, we literally can't fit your band on the stage." This was the craziest thing I've ever heard. He was like, "We'll still pay you if you guys don't play."
Oh, shit.
And I was just like, "No."
Oh, shit,
Exactly.
really?
And I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, we came here to fucking play.
Right.
Like, dude, I'm with fucking
what-
Slipknot. When is
yeah.
this ever gonna happen to me again in my
Right.
fucking life?
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
play
we
the show.
doing
So we put the drums where the kick drum was all the way up against the fucking speaker
Right
at the front
up
of the
to the
stage.
fucking the monitor,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I was like next to the kick drum. Our guitar player was next to that one. We're surrounded by drum sets and Slipknot stuff and all.
Right.
And we were all smashed together in the middle of this giant stage full of equipment, dude.
Right.
And we fucking rocked it. Like I almost fell off. I mean, I was literally like trying not to fall off.
Wait,
but we rocked that
at
shit.
this level, you can't like talk to a band and be like, "Hey, can we borrow your shit?" Like backline.
No,
Those-
because
Dude,
it's
it's too
they're
crazy.
tuned, they're EQ'd. It's a lot of logistics, but
Takes a lot of
yeah,
setup.
it's like you
Dude,
can't just
so
move
like,
in on that.
Slipknot sets up their giant
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
drum set that
right,
takes all
right.
day. They set up 2 more drum sets.
Yeah, the percussion.
All their shit. Then Fear Factory had this giant drum set that was permanently attached to this riser that split in half.
Oh fuck.
And then they set down Chimera's giant drum fucking thing world
Right.
in the middle of that.
Right.
And then we would set up our little 5-piece kit right in front of theirs. Almost at the front of the stage. You know what I mean? There was one night where Chimera dude was like, dude, like he let our old drummer Todd sit at his
Fucking
drum kit
jump
for
on it,
one
jump
night,
on it.
like you're saying, but
Yeah.
it didn't really work, and he couldn't
Right.
play it. It was all crazy.
Yeah, because it's set
It's
up
not
to
the same
him.
made for a
Yeah.
guy, yeah. So
Okay,
it just we
so-
tried, you know.
So Slipknot was one of the biggest bands you guys played. So,
Yeah.
But what was your one of your most memorable moments that you've had on tour?
What are your best? That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
Also,
like,
and I mean,
what-
mind you, these are these
Because you've been
generic
around.
questions,
Because
but
you've been
yes.
around. What's something that you've been like, damn, this
What's
stood
your
out to
know
What's
what?
your favorite show? What was
Exactly.
your favorite show?
Yeah.
We played in a small village in Germany called Zwiesel. It's in the eastern part of Germany, and at one point was East Germany.
Germany,
you know,
they're East German
And-
bloc.
Right,
Yeah.
and then when the wall came down, like, dude, East Germany's normal and all that shit now, you
Right.
know. But
Yeah,
there's
it's
parts of it that are really
acclimated.
old and way out there, man.
Right.
So it's still kind of like
Germany is a big
not
country.
totally caught up stylistically or whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think. You go there with your band and people are still just like fucking, you know, like no way. They're not jaded like if you go to Hollywood and see a
Right.
band, everyone's seen every band fucking 100 times.
Right.
So the first time we went there, we get there and we're like, who the fuck's gonna come see us in Zwiesel? You know, and we get there
I
and
don't even know
it
where
looked
that's
like a exactly, and it's like this. it looked like a gymnasium, like a basketball gym. Dude, so fucking overfull. Kids piled on kids. And we're on the stage, and they had these 2 really high fucking PA stacks. And I remember there was balconies on the sides of this gym. Right. And we could see all these dudes watching in the balconies, and they're pointing and yelling, and I'm like looking up the music, and then I look on the PA tower, and there's this fucking dude standing on the tower, and he just does a full front flip off the PA tower. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, it caught me. I was like, oh, and the PA's doing like that. Then a fucking another dude. And another dude. Then a dude fucking front flips out of the balcony, dude. I've never seen so much chaos in my fucking life. That whole gym. Yeah. I just started going fucking bonkers. We couldn't believe it. And we have a record that came out in 2012 called Black Sheep of the American Dream. And somebody, like, we couldn't fucking believe it. We got it sent to us, like, after that tour. Someone caught that dude in fucking mid-air. Yeah, and it's inside our album layout.
So is your video?
Oh, and they're the homies, but I have to crack this joke again. There's a Terror shirt with that picture, and it's all Terror, fucking hardcore. I'm like, that's not your show.
That's
no, but it's a cool joke. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like stereo. Yeah, but like we've taken like. We've done the same thing to a homies band, taking a picture of like a crowd, Death by Stereo, and just put it on as a joke.
Yeah.
So.
But is there video of that or no?
No, man. It just fucking happened.
But
yeah,
we
didn't know.
You use that picture as an album cover?
It's inside one of our album layouts, inside the cover.
That's pretty fucking dope.
It's crazy, man. That has to be one of my favorite shows. Like I literally could not believe the energy coming out of those fucking kids. Yeah. I mean, that place was exploding. The entire show. There was
they need
like the verse of the song. I could hold out the mic, and they were singing every word. It was so overwhelming, man. I bet. It was incredible.
So listen, I got the best question ever.
Yeah.
I need everybody.
How big your dick?
I seriously need everybody to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. Oh. Fuck, marry, kill. Voodoo, Death by Stereo, Manic Hispanic. Fuck, marry, kill.
I thought you were saying Guaps.
Why would you?
Man, I've killed, fucked, and married Death by Stereo like fucking 50 times already. But oh, jeez.
If you had to place the 3, it's almost like
that's tough to
Sophie's
do.
Choice,
that's really hard. That's really hard, dude. You know.
Yes.
You know what?
Don't make me choose.
You gotta fuck one, you gotta kill one, and you gotta fucking.
I got an answer for you.
Yes.
Polygamy.
We fucking loopholed it.
Zack.
There we go.
We've played some crazy shows and seen some fucked up shit, dude. Like shit you can't imagine. Like, dude, like just crazy things happening where I'm like, I could never make that up. No one will ever believe me when I get home. You know, like just insane shit, dude. Like, just not. I also think like when you're traveling to that many cities in a row, that many days in a row, that fast. It's like a higher volume of fucking just weird bullshit you see every day. You know what I mean? Like, I just saw some crazy shit. Oh, fuck. You know? So, it's pretty wild, man.
Are you desensitized to that, or is it still fucking hitting you?
It still hits me, dude. So, you know, like, dude, it still hits me that we'll be at some venue in fucking Poland.
Right.
With fucking agnostic front, and you got Vinny Stigma just, like, drinking a coffee at fucking 1 p.m., changing the strings on his guitar, telling you stories.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, dude, this is... Yeah. This is fucking the most surreal thing in my life.
I have a more important question than...
Wow. Well, why you always got to top that guy?
Yes.
Push that button.
It's a big...
Listen, Steven Polanco already chose who's the funny one. So what do you want to say?
I mean, you got to feel for all of us.
Oh, my God.
Oh, where are we going?
So you got even Noriega, you have Vampire Liz, you have Zack Attack, you have El Guaps, and you have Mario Juana. Who has been your favorite so far this night?
Polygamy, bro. I love you all.
There you go.
What the fuck, everybody? Wops.
You're my favorite. I'm his favorite.
Clearly, you're my favorite.
See?
Yes.
I'm his favorite.
Wops.
I love you all equally.
Wops, we love you, Wops. Is that what you need to hear?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I think we're all going to have to just have more hangs.
Yeah, more hangs. More hangs is always a plus. Yes.
You know what? I think it would be great just to listen just to nothing but road stories by
Oh man, we got some stories.
Yeah, and we got a performance coming up too.
We do have a performance, and I'm gonna ask one last question.
I got a question though.
What?
What is next for Efrem?
What is next for me? Hopefully tomorrow recording some music, and then we've got October 22nd. Voodoo Glow Skulls is playing the Glass House in Pomona, California.
Oh, hell yeah.
And on November... can't announce it yet, but November 20th, one of my bands is doing a show.
Ooh.
But November 21st, Voodoo Glow Skulls is playing at the Regent in downtown LA.
Like that venue.
Oh, I love that venue, dude.
it's good stuff.
Manic Hispanic is playing October 29th. It's our first annual Day of the Dead show, Dia de los Muertos.
Nice.
Right on.
Manic's doing an annual thing now, and our first one's happening in Garden Grove.
Right on.
We took that trip to Garden Grove. And we're doing that with Fear. I think Mata Mosca's on
The
that.
amphitheater?
Yes. Lower Class Brats.
That's that colorful flyer.
Yeah. Pobresca. A bunch of great bands. So that's the next Manic show, and we're hoping to get Manic on the road soon.
Right on.
And start actually doing it. You know?
Hell yeah.
All right, Mario.
So all night we've been talking about how extreme, how loud, how bold. When you come into a setting like this,
Exactly.
how do you translate? Where
Transition.
do you go to kind of give, to
I'll be
kinda
honest
tune
with
it?
you. I haven't done this that many times.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of just.
Exclusive.
Yeah, I just started. I just started figuring this whole thing out and just have done it a few times and like started playing with myself.
And how does that feel in comparison?
It feels so good if I put myself back. No,
Pink eye myself.
I like it a lot. I pink eye myself. But it's tough, man. It makes me a little nervous. I don't have a band to hide behind. You
got
know
no
what I
one
mean?
to play off of.
Yeah, I can't blame anyone else.
Yeah, but I mean, with your ability and everything else, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue.
I hope it's not.
Right.
And I like tonight. I'm gonna play a few songs, and I'm just picking songs I like. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll pick a few from one band, and then I play covers that I think are interesting, or like I really like the idea that back in the old days with old artists, whether it was Johnny Cash or another singer,
Brenton Wood.
Yeah, people would hear these songs from them and just think they're theirs. But
Right.
they would choose unique songs that they heard somewhere and reinterpret them.
Yeah,
So I'm
just
kind
made
of
them their own,
trying to do
yeah.
that,
So I'm going to
Oh, for
request what Stephen Polanco would request.
What's that?
And that would be a Morrissey or a Smith cover song.
Oh, I should start throwing that into the set.
Are
man.
you savvy with it? I mean, listen, I guess I'll ask because she asked, but I mean, you savvy with any Morrissey, quote unquote, Smith songs? Chale, fool, you don't even know.
I have a Morrissey pillow.
Yes.
Like a body
I got
pillow? You
I
cuddle up
got
or?
the pillowcase
Efrem has a Morrissey pillow.
on the Moz tour. Fuck, how many years ago was it? This is well over. It's like 15 years ago. He played Universal Amphitheater when that was still there, and he played the Bren Center in UCI in Irvine.
So,
and I got
okay.
the pillowcase at that show, and it says,
Yeah.
"Last night I dreamt somebody loved me" on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I was at the UCI show.
Oh, you were, dude. It was so good.
Yeah.
You guys are so cute.
all right, Mario,
Someone
we're
sounds
gonna-
jealous.
I'm a Morrissey fan.
Very
I like collecting
jelly.
Morrissey stories, and I love LA and Morrissey and the connection, and like how back in the day I remember what's that bar, the Bigfoot Lodge?
The Bigfoot Lodge, yeah.
Bigfoot Lodge over there
in
by
Pasadena, South Pasadena. No, Eagle
or the
Rock.
one, the Eagle Rock, yeah.
Eagle Rock, yeah.
My homie Jason used to live by there, and then there was a period of time we'd go there all the time just because we heard
That
Morrissey hung
used
out
to go
there, and everybody would mob up there, and you're like,
Yeah, for
man,
sure,
Morrissey's
for
never
sure.
gonna come here. He came here once. He's not gonna
Yeah.
come here again. He knows we're all here.
I went there a bunch of
Punishers
times. I
and
never
hoods.
saw Morrissey. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I never
But
saw
we
Morrissey.
would hear, you'd hear about him being somewhere, and everybody would mob to where that,
Cat and the Fiddle was the one in Hollywood.
Yep.
where
He was
would
there a
always be
lot,
at.
right?
Well,
But he was never there when I was there.
In my day, it was the Tower Records on Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I love that Tower Records. That's cool.
Rest in peace.
I went there once, and Al Green was just walking around in a fucking
No way.
purple suit, looking all badass.
Damn.
You never knew who you would see there at that Tower Records. It was great.
Yeah.
Tower
I mean,
Video
that,
across
that
the
was
street.
different. Yeah. That place was fucking the
I
shit.
spent a lot of time in that little area. Viper Room.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
fucking, oh, man. Fuck, a million years in the
Sunset
Viper Room. My cousin used to DJ downstairs.
At the
That
Viper
little
Room?
lounge.
No
Yeah,
shit.
my cousin
yeah,
Beto.
man.
Yeah. It was cool, man.
It's as tiny as it is. It was always a cool spot.
A lot of
Always
dudes
cool
from a lot
spot.
of great bands went through that
Yeah.
whole, working at all those venues.
That whole
you know,
network,
and homie
yeah.
Johnny used to bartend there. He's fucking played bass with everybody. But yeah, it's like a little. That Viper Room was always just like a factory of artists.
Pay
you
your
know?
dues.
Pulled in.
Yeah, great shows there too. I played
Hell
some
yeah.
good. I got beat up in front of the Viper Room once.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I bet he says it all like, yeah, I got beat up. Like, fuck
dude.
yeah.
I know, right? I went to see Mixmaster Mike play on my birthday, dude.
Oh.
And fucking, I remember he had just finished, and I was the first one of my friends out the door, you know, by the sidewalk there on the side.
Go say hi.
And it was raining, and I remember I was just standing there all fucking psyched, and I was all fucking buzzed, and some giant dude walks out and just looks at me, and he's like, "The fuck are you looking at?" And I went like this. I turned around, I didn't know he was talking to me, and I turned around, and it was all boom. I just knocked me over and just started dropping fucking bombs on me. And then my friend Dave came out and just had to jump on him, and I'm just like, "Ah." And then this guy Neil, I know to this day, Neil came over and threw a couple kicks in and didn't even know me that well yet. But it was cool, man. It's just like, it's cool. It's a cool memory, even though it's fucked. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mixmaster Mike's the shit.
Good birthday though.
Great birthday. Mixmaster Mike, dude, I'm a Beastie Boys freak.
There we go.
Freak. Let's talk about the Beastie Boys.
By the way, throughout the whole entire night, I've noticed what his go-to is. It's always going to be the gargoyle. Like, regardless if he's dying or whatever it is, that's his go-to back. So
yeah, I always do. They always call me the gargoyle when I was
real
drunk.
quick, favorite Beastie Boy album?
That's really tough, dude. I like...
Paul's Boutique.
Paul's Boutique is obviously
License Hill.
the fucking
Paul
blueprint
Boutique,
for
yeah. I
fucking
mean, that
everything.
just created them
It's
after
the
that.
fountain of creativity.
Yeah, for sure.
For hip hop, but in the world for music. But honestly, I'm a check your head guy.
You know what?
Right when Money Mark got in the mix is when shit got real trippy.
Check your head was the
You
shit.
know what I mean? Yeah, dude. They just jammed. Chopped up their own jams.
That was the beauty of it, man. Like, fucking, what's that one song called? I'm riding on the bus into the free. I forgot the name of the song, man.
Hey, he's too old.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember. Wow, Check Your Head, they had so many great songs in there, like freestyle. That's when they started going back to playing their. Well, they probably started doing it in Paul's Boutique, but that's kind of when they started doing it live, where they were playing their own instruments live.
That's the thing, too, is with Paul's Boutique, you know, I mean, they made Paul's Boutique. And that record can never be made again. It had like the most fucking samples ever, right?
Right.
So then they went from that and we're like, we'll make our own samples.
Yeah.
We'll just jam and chop it up. Like, who the fuck does that? Geniuses, dude.
Yeah.
No one had ever done anything like that. It was fucking
Ahead of the
incredible,
curve.
man. Yeah, dude. Beastie Boys freak. We could talk about it all day. I took my mom to see the Beastie Boys at Hollywood Bowl once. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Seen those dudes fucking, I don't know how many times, but
I saw them a lot of fucking times back then.
My favorite Beastie Boys show was at the Olympic Velodrome in Carson. You know where the bikes would race?
Yeah, the Velodrome.
There,
so I saw Porno for Pyros there.
I was at that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Flaming Lips.
Fuck yeah,
Flaming
dude.
Lips
That
open.
shit was fucking awesome.
And that was back when they looked like the
Dude,
Jesus and
bro.
Mary chain with the crazy hair and shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I was there
fuck
too.
Yeah.
But I saw Bad Brains with Beastie Boys at the Velodrome.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bad Brains is my shit, man. Probably my top 5. Beastie Boys, Bad Brains, Fishbone, they're in there.
Yeah, like my daughter goes to that college where
Really?
the Velodrome's at. So it's like I was trying to give her a little bit of backstory.
The history,
to
right?
Yeah,
Cypress Hill, I remember there. I
Yeah.
remember Rage there.
They had one of the Lollapaloozas was at that Velodrome.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
what I do
Shout
wanna-
out the Velodrome.
as
Shout out to the Velodrome.
that place, that shit's not even there anymore, right?
Nah, it's gone.
No,
It's
because
like the Home
stadium
Depot
is
Center or
yeah, the
some
Home
shit.
Depot, or yeah, whatever that is.
X Games was there a few times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Played the X Games there once with Buck 09. Yeah. Fuck, I love Buck 09, dude.
Fuck,
Buck Nine's
you,
a trip.
you played everywhere. Has there been a spot that you have not played but will need to play?
China.
Really?
Yeah, I want to go
Really?
to China bad, dude. I want to play there, dude. I've read about it and I've watched little documentaries online. Like there's a great punk scene in China and some great bands from China and like the way they make their scene happen, because you know there's some fucked up shit going on down there.
Yeah.
And I was watching this documentary about DIY bands. They got to find a spot. They got to find a spot with power. They got to get their bands in there to play, and they all got to be done by 8 before the government turns off the power. And then they all go out into a park and hang out, all the kids in the moonlight. Just sit in the park, chill out.
There's
You know
no
what I mean?
generators out there?
Work with what you got, man. You know what I mean?
There's no
for
generators out there or what?
I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get a
China,
generator
you know
in
what I mean?
communist
It's probably
fucking,
hard as fuck.
you know what I mean?
It's not like out here you could go to Home Depot and buy a generator.
who can
Over
afford
there,
a generator, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah,
that,
you're
that
right.
for sure. Yeah,
But
it's a whole
I mean,
different
we've
world.
played in some trippy places, man. Like honestly, I've gotten the chance to go to some places I never thought I'd go. I mean, we played in Caracas during Chavez.
Wow.
Yeah, Chavez
It was
regime?
fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked up. It was crazy, but it was beautiful, and it's the greatest people I've ever met, and people that really celebrate life and celebrate what they have. And I feel that vibe all through the Latino world. You know what I mean? Like I feel like all of our cultures are all about celebrating what we have and not what we don't.
Right.
And it seems like not that there's like a ceiling on your dreams, but you go to countries like that and they're just like, no, I'm living right now. You know what I mean? I don't care about tomorrow. Let's make this music now. Yeah, today's a day. Let's make a difference.
I think
change today.
That's one of the things that we all kind of pass up or that we all take for granted.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, we always think of, you know, oh, I have tomorrow.
Exactly.
And you know, in Venezuela, when you're living under a communist country, you're just kind of like, I mean, I have tomorrow.
Tomorrow's not guaranteed,
Let's fuck shit up today.
I saw shit I couldn't believe, but I don't like always, like, a lot of South and Central America we went to, I don't always like to talk about the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Because I want to, like, shed light on all the beautiful stuff and all the great things we saw. Like, yeah, it's some rad story. This is some fucking shit. But at the same time, like, I think those kind of stories might turn a band off to going. Because I remember maybe some little thing happened. We were in Ecuador, and I remember the promoter being like, please don't tell anyone about this because this doesn't happen a lot here. Mm-hmm. You know, we want people to not be afraid to come here. And I told him, well, quite frankly, man, I was way more scared in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were in Bogota years ago, many, many years ago, and I was like, you know what, man, this is dope. It's way sketchier in Cleveland. And my friends in Cleveland will fucking attest to that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, so, you know what I mean? I guess it's all perspective, and it's all relative. But we're really lucky to have gone to some, I mean, places. Dude, I played in fucking Sarajevo.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sarajevo.
Like places.
It was an old USSR country and shit.
Yeah.
But it was a communist. It was part of the communist bloc and shit. And it was Sarajevo. And
satellite.
They had.
It was a satellite nation or satellite. Yeah, you said USSR, right?
Yeah, it was part of the USSR.
So it's one satellite little country.
Do you remember the ride at Magic Mountain in the 80s at Sarajevo bobsleds?
Yeah, the bobsleds?
Yeah, that's what's up. Nobody knew what I was talking about.
There was a lot of fucking fights that used to happen all the time. All the cholos used to pull up to fucking Magic Mountain and just start shooting.
Dude, Magic Mountain was fight central, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Remember that parking lot was fucking sketchy as fuck?
And that was one of the first theme parks that added like security and metal detectors.
I remember I lived in Buena Park in the 90s, and Knott's Berry Farm had a rave in the 90s.
Right.
And I just remember a wave of like foos and fucking taggers and everybody just running in packs, jumping over the walls of Knott's, and it just turned into a fucking just chaos, and they had to shut it down. Those were the days back then. I mean, it was crazy, man.
Those were the days.
Yeah, I know. Like
that was Rebel Nation. That was Rebel Nation.
Yeah, during the 90s rave scene, there'd be all the Housers and the Rebels and the Crews. And the
No, but I remember
the
like
Crews at Marcy shows.
When I was in high school, they would have gang night at Knott's. It wasn't like official thing, but crews would roll through just to like start shit.
Absolutely.
So they would do that at like fucking Magic Mountain also, you know. Shit would pop off. Hey, listen, there was the Kiss night and then there was all the other bullshit night, you know what I mean? Shit would get wild.
That's wild, man.
What is gonna get wild is Efrem right now here live at Pig Studios.
Right.
We got
It's time.
It's time to fucking.
Oh, we're gonna play some rock and roll music.
Yeah.
That's right.
You guys gonna check out this video while we get all set up.
Free gun with purchase.
We gotta wake
off
up.
the Death by Stereo album. It's available now.
Go get that shit.
DeathByStereo.com.
Let's do it. Ready, Mario?
Support the bands.
We gotta wake up.
Inside your pulpit burns with pride. Your hatred is your purpose. A free gun with your purchase. Your rival compels you. It makes you complete. That's all of this rival. It makes you compete. Who's got the biggest truck? Who's got the biggest gun? Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got his number one? Time to pass here. I'm ringing your bell. Oh, look in the mirror. Oh, look in the
are still trying to get shit set up. It's amateur hour.
What? This is Pigs fucking radio.
Pigs Radio land out there. Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, what up?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Ooh.
Little devil's lettuce. So good. Little jazz
Well, you
cabbage.
need a little pick me up. Is that what you're saying? Or?
Little jazz cabbage, you know.
You want us to pass you one? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'll smoke when I'm done because if I smoke now, I'll forget all the words to the song.
Shit. All right.
Can people out there in Pigs Radio world hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live right now?
Yeah,
right?
we're live.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to Pigs Radio. I'm your co-host here.
Hey.
What's up? This is the Big Bear on JYYZ FM. How y'all doing out there? It's drive time.
Big
Let's
Bear.
Get it moving.
Big Bear.
What's
Big
up?
Bear
This is
on
the
Pigs.
Big Bear and the Wolf here in the morning.
So, Big Bear, how did you decide this first song that you're going to play?
Well, so the way I haven't been doing this acoustic thing very long, and I try to approach it. I was talking to you guys about it earlier. You know, like singers back in the day would reinterpret songs they liked.
Right.
And oftentimes people would hear them just think they were theirs. I'm not trying to make people think they're mine, but I'm just trying to reinterpret songs I like from artists I like, and maybe shine a light, my own little light if I can,
Right.
on a song I love by someone I love. You know, that may not be their most well-known material. So, first song I chose because I am a gigantic fan of Angelo Moore from Fishbone.
Yeah.
And he does all kinds of solo work that's so great. And the thing I have in common with him is that we both love weed. And he wrote this great fucking song about weed called Killer Weed. And I ran into him at a bowling alley and brought it up. And it was so dope because I got to have my moment with Angelo.
Yeah.
And I sang the chorus with him. It was cool. But anyways, I try to make my own little melancholy interpretation of a Angelo Moore song. So this goes out to Angelo. Thank you to Angelo Moore for repping fucking SoCal to the world. Song's called Killer Weed. And I want to preface this with, I got a broken finger, so I'm going to fuck up these songs a lot. Cool if I just jump in? Out in the great state of California, talk about a state of mind. Somewhere north of Frisco Bay, where the redwoods meet the wine. There's a people with a purpose so divine. They coax from the earth the very food of God's sweet Valentine. And the growers on the ridges got everything they need. But down in San Jose they say, oh, that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Down in San Jose they say, oh, that killer weed. That killer weed. There was a grower extraordinaire. They called him One-Eyed Jim. His plane went down in Ukiah one night, and they thought they saw the last of him. Well, he walked away intact, all but his right eye in the mud. Now everyone around here says, oh, Jim sure can grow a bud. And the growers on the ridges got everything they need. But down in San Jose they say, oh, that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Down in San Jose they say, oh, that killer weed. Oh, yeah, that killer weed. Well, they claim the tandem llama, and they claim the tandem bar, and they'll tell you just about anything, but they never leave the door ajar. They say, hey, Mr. Powerman, don't you read my meter, please? 'Cause down in San Jose they prosecute that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Oh, that killer weed. Down in San Jose they say, oh, that killer weed. That killer weed. Oh, yeah.
killer weed. That killer weed. Angelo Moore, #1 on Earth. That was killer weed. Check out Angelo Moore's solo shit. He's dope. He's one of my biggest inspirations in the world. So, I just chose different songs. I'm gonna play a song that a really good homie of mine wrote named Steve Soto. You know, a lot of people through their careers, and I've said this before, lose their art. They lose their recordings to companies. People end up owning their art, and my buddy Steve Soto lost a lot of his art to record labels, companies, different people. So there's Steve Soto songs and recordings that no one will ever hear ever again. So I think it's, you know, it's up to guys who play music to keep this music alive and to keep their friends' music alive, and I just want to keep my homies' music alive, you know? And this is a song Steve wrote when he was in a band called Joyride back in the day, who I was a huge fan of. Shout out Joyride. Shout out the whole Soto family. So, the song's called Running Away. It's by Steve. Na 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 na. Everybody's asking what went wrong. Hell, I got 100 answers, every one of them is wrong. The truth is I don't really know myself. Well, I guess that I should take the time and get to know myself. It starts in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. It's in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. Yeah, I might have made a big mistake, but if I stay, I fear the other chances that I take. I could say I don't wanna see you cry, but if I told you that we both know, I'd be telling lies. It starts in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. It's in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. You gotta stop, 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 stop. It starts in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. It's in my heart, it's in my shoes. I just can't help running away from you. In my heart, in my shoes. In my heart, in my shoes. For Steve Soto. Thanks, everybody.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and point out that this isn't much different from playing on a really big like festival stage, because at big festivals oftentimes you can't see the crowd because the lights are in your eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, and I'll go to the very edge. And this is the same thing. I can't see you guys at all.
Yeah, but we're
It's
here.
all the fog and the lights.
I did want to say that,
Yeah,
though, man.
trust me, you don't want to see Mario.
Not want to see me in the light.
I did want to say that though, man. Like you project. Like we have some acts in here like who don't know how to transition, and you're just singing. It doesn't matter where you're at. You're singing because I don't even need these headphones.
Oh, I
because
appreciate
I
that.
could hear you. It's like wow.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
So you can see the different caliber. You know what's going on here.
I really appreciate that, man.
It means a lot to me. So, I'm always seeking out new music, and over the years, when I'm not on tour, I've worked for a lot of different bands, a lot of different artists. I work for people on tour, do different production stuff, and throughout the years, I met a lot of DJs and different types of musical artists, anyone from jazz to electronic artists, and I pull influence from all those genres, and I feel like people are so cut off when they hear a genre listening to music, and there's so many beautiful lyrics and melodies and harmonies hidden in a lot of crazy music. So, I took a drum and bass song and reinterpreted it into an acoustic song. This is by a couple guys called Chase and Status.
Dries in my veins and my heart feels no more pain. I know I'll be on my way to heaven's door. I know when I knock, I'll be hoping I don't drop to a place where I will rise like before. I know when I knock, I'll be hoping I don't drop to a place where I will rise like before. I can feel something happen that I never felt before. Hopeless dreaming will start dragging me away from heaven's door. I can feel something happen that I never felt before. Hopeless dreaming will start dragging me away from heaven's door. When my mind stops thinking and my eyes stop blinking, I hope somebody cares. When my heart stops beating and my lungs stop breathing in air, I hope somebody cares. When the blood dries in my veins and my heart feels no more pain, I know I'll be on my way to heaven's door. I know when I knock, I'll be hoping I don't drop to a place where I will rise like before. I can feel something happen that I never felt before. Hopeless dreaming will start dragging me away from heaven's door. I can feel something happen that I never felt before. Hopeless dreaming will start dragging me away from heaven's door. When my eyes stop blinking and my mind stops thinking, I hope somebody cares. When my heart stops beating and my lungs stop breathing in air, I hope somebody's there. When my eyes stop blinking and my brain stops thinking, I know at the end. It's by Chasing Status. Ew!
Holy shit.
I'll do a few more. Is that cool?
Fuck yeah.
As many as you like.
What's that?
They're all as many as you like because they're all awesome.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I'll just do a few more. So, I've been playing in a band called Manic Hispanic for a lot of years now. However many years that is, since 2008. However many years that is. And throughout all the years, I've really enjoyed playing one song in particular live a lot. And it was originally done by the guy I replaced in Manic, Ray Bones, who could never be replaced because he's fucking way better than me. But Ray's a genius, and he always sang the song before I did, and I felt so lucky when I got to sing it, because every night the guitar would start, and Soto would always start it, and I would look over at him on the side of the stage, and I never felt cooler in my life than I did the first time I sang that song, because it was one of my favorite Manic songs, and I think it paints a perfect picture of all kinds of our friends growing up, and it made me feel really special and cool to sing it with Steve Soto every night. Anyways, this song's called Cruise.
tattoos. Chewy bottom, Dr. Morente's down in TJ when I got my tuck and roll. Reputation, brand of intimidation. If you throw down, you'll see what we're made of. Cause we love to cruise, classic styles and nothing left to lose. Aye, we love to cruise, Pendletons and jailhouse tattoos. Not scared to fight, throw down the chingazos. We're down for life, cause revive those locals. Free wholly driven, cause my mom's food is the shit. My tia cooks, I go down in the backyard in a pit. Aye, we love the cruise, classic styles and nothing left to lose. Aye, we love the cruise, Pendletons and jailhouse tattoos. One more time for Big Sapo. We love the cruise, classic styles and nothing left to lose. Aye, we love the cruise, Pendletons and jailhouse tattoos.
Hell yeah. So there's a line in that song.
Big Sapo.
Big Sapo, Holmes. So there's a line in that song where he goes, Chewy bought some Dr. Morente's down in TJ when I got my tuck and roll. Anyways,
Dr. Martin.
yeah, so one day I asked Soto, I go, hey, dude, what's up that Dr. Morente's line? I know it's a Doc Martens joke, and he goes, no, it's real. He goes, he's all a bunch of homies, we all went down to TJ one weekend. I'm all, yeah, and he goes, homie went to buy some docs because he got them cheap, and we got home, and Soto's like, I looked at the tag, and they said Dr. Morente. Tijuana.
They don't have those at Journeys.
Exactly.
Hey, you didn't buy Pumas and TJ. You bought aliens.
Exactly. Welcome to Tijuana. You know. Dude, that's great. I bought my first fucking punker leather jacket in TJ, you know?
Yeah.
That's the best place to go, though. Anything leather was the best place to go.
100%. And like whatever leather it was, you just got. You know what I mean? Like dog leather.
Man, it
Like
worked,
hellbent for Tijuana leather.
And a lot of people don't know this. Since we're on the internet and someone may be hearing us in another place, we live in a place where it's not uncommon on the weekend for your family to load up in the car, go drive down across the border, visit some family, do all your grocery shopping for the week, fucking pick up some dick pills for dad, you know what I mean? Like, it's just normal, man, for a lot of us, right?
Yeah. No, a friend of mine.
People don't realize.
A friend of mine, Esteban from Mata Mosca, told me you made it if you ended up on a bootleg in TJ.
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time we were in Guadalajara. I remember we were in a Chopo or whatever this place is called. Or is that the one in DF? But there's one in Guadalajara, and I remember I saw our fucking CD on the ground. Like, on a blanket, and I was all, fuck yeah. I was so psyched. Like, fuck yeah.
Should have signed the bootleg.
I know. I used to bring home records from TJ, and then like I'd show my tapes to my friends, like, oh, mine's printed in Spanish. I got Led Zeppelin with Perro Negro. Or I remember I got the Survivor LP used from some guy on the street, and it's El Ojo de Tigre. You know?
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like, it was tight, dude. So anyways.
I do got me a Morrissey bootleg.
Ooh. Let's talk. But I'm gonna do a couple more if that's still cool.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I want to hear like your favorite, man. Like, let's say you wake up and you're in the mood. You know, you just grab your guitar.
I'm gonna play you a couple of my favorites.
All
Actually.
right.
Yeah, some more Manic Hispanic if that's cool.
Hell yeah!
All right. So, you know, when Trump got elected, it was like a dark time in history, and you know, he didn't really want our people around, man. He was trying to fucking get rid of us all and all that shit, and we ain't going fucking nowhere, right? And so it was a dark time, and like, we wanted to write a song about it, and I gotta give it to Soto. He brought up, you know, we had talked about Operation Ivy, and Manic had never done that, much less done ska, you know? And so we decided to tackle an Operation Ivy song, and we came up with this idea during Trump. So anyways,
We got the worst president, that man. They really scraped that puto off the bottom of the barrel. Charlie Holmes, check out our future now. It's looking really scary. All I know is he's a tonto. No, I really don't know nothing. All I know is he's a tonto. No, I really don't know nothing. Hey, says we're gonna build a wall. As if he thinks that that's gonna stop us at all. All I know is he's a tonto. No, I really don't know nothing. All I know is he's a tonto. No, I really don't know nothing. La 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 la, 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 He says we're bringing drugs, boy. He says we're bringing crime. He thinks we are rapists, and some he assumes are good people. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. So check this out, eh? All I know is he's a tonto. Naranjo really don't know nothing. All I know is he's a tonto. Naranjo really don't know nothing. All I know is he's a tonto. Naranjo really don't know nothing. All I know is he's a tonto. Naranjo really don't know nothing. Está bien.
Fuck yeah.
So is it cool we do one more?
Hell yeah, fucking tonto.
I just nailed my guitar on that stand. That's a good thing.
Is you okay?
Do 5 more.
5 more.
Hell yeah.
Está naranjo ese tonto.
Hey.
Love it. Love
All I know
it.
is he's a tonto.
Anyways. You know what? Tonto. Gabby used tonto in a manic lyric previously. What was it on the Offspring? Hey, tonto, you disrespecting me? You gotta get him immigrated. So, this is my favorite. This is your question.
All right.
So, anyways.
La canción del guapo.
Oh, you know what?
Pum, pum, pa-dum.
That was it right there.
I was about to shout you out, and then it was all pom, pom, pom. It was perfect. So anyways, this is a really stripped down version because I don't have the whole band, so I'm going to get by. But this is one of my favorite songs in the world, period. The Bouncing Souls stole it from us. They changed it to True Believers.
Fuck them fools.
Whatever, I know, whatever, the Bouncing Souls. Way to steal our song. The real name of True Believers is Mas Chingones. Right? We all know the real version, right?
Yes.
Tontos.
That song was not written in New Jersey or New York or whatever. That shit was written right here in SoCal, LA, exactly. I love you, Bouncing Souls. You guys are the best. Thanks for letting us fuck with your song. This is gonna be my last song, and we like the idea of Bouncing Souls with True Believers and what that means, and it means a lot to me. We are the true believers. Everybody that's in this music scene, everybody that sticks together, and that's why this music never dies. That's why the scene never dies, because of people like all of us. We all work together. One can't happen without the other. You know what I mean? So, right? Keep it together. Keep it together. So, we took that concept that they did and kind of reapplied it to gente. So here we go. Mas Chingones.
I met some vatos along the way, like Smiley and Flacco from East LA. Some of them cruise, some cruise on by. Got a few homies I love till I die. From all of my homeboys I try to learn not to get busted or get burned. Keep the black guys off my ass, living my life and having a blast. What the widows say. If you talk shit, there'll be a price to pay. We are the Mas Chingones. We are can't trip. Stay out of my way, you might get hit. Play it cool and don't make a sound. Vatos locos round and down. Más chingones, órale. Tú y yo. Hey! What the widows say. If you talk shit, there'll be a price to pay. We are the machingones. We are the machingones. Machingones. Thanks a lot, everybody. Peace out.
Who's fucking más chingones, Efrem of Death by Stereo, Voodoo Glow Skulls, Manic Hispanic. Thank you, sir, for coming down, sharing some stories.
Thank you all for letting me do this.
Hell yeah.
Very much. Thank you to anyone that sees this. I really appreciate it.
What
so
the
much.
fuck?
They're all
we
gonna
get
see
a
it.
phone call?
Oh, we got a call?
At this hour?
Holy shit.
Myra hung up.
Hold on.
Fuck you, Ray.
I don't know if it's Ray.
Sweaty and shit. I'm all gross.
Caller, you're on Pigs.
What's up,
Steve,
caller?
bro.
Wait, who is this?
It's Steven.
Oh, Steven. What's up, Steven?
What up, Steven?
I'm over here fucking drinking a beer. I just got off work a little bit ago. I've been drinking beer listening still. But this last song is full played. I swear to God, I'm over here fucking singing. He starts playing, I'm over here singing fucking Bonzo Goes to Bitburg.
I felt that too.
Motherfucker.
There you go. See, fucking.
Bonzo Goes to Bitburg by the
It still
Ramones.
sounded good. Ain't gonna lie. It's catchy as fuck, but I know where that beat came from, homeboy.
Thanks, Steven. And on that note, we're going to end tonight's episode. Once again, thank you, sir, for coming down.
Right.
And
What does he need to promote?
Where are you playing at next? Where should we be at?
Check out on social media at Voodoo Glow Skulls, at Death by Stereo, at Grupo Manic Hispanic, at Dirty Black Summer Tribute. Check out all my bands. We all got shows coming up. First show coming October 22nd at the Glass House. Voodoo Glow Skulls. I'll see you all there. The Geek Mafia will be in the house.
And support the local scene.
And then you
Check
got
out
the
Program
preview
HQ.
And if you want to get down with some spooky shit out in Costa Mesa, Fun City's going to be...
Love Fun City with Dirty Black Summer.
Dirty
be
Black
there.
Mario.
Misfits, live dancing tribute.
And
plus
Maladjusted, too.
Maladjusted. So it's going to be a fun
Stag
time.
All my
night.
Maz heads out there, all the Mazers.
Out in Costa Mesa, the Commissary
Yeah,
Lounge.
we're all gonna bring our Moz fucking.
Hey, how come Mazers...
Fuck is a monster?
How come Mazers don't have a hand sign yet, like a gang
should
sign?
have.
We should have a sign
Moz.
that we can all. Should we throw up like M's or something when we see each other? Like
At least an M. At least an
Yeah.
M.
What is a monster?
At least one
a
M.
fan of
Not
Morrissey.
you.
Not you.
Not you.
Maz is Morrissey's nickname.
Hey, fool, you're a Slayer, sir.
Layers, sir.
I am definitely not a monster.
Yeah, you're
Definitely
not.
a
Yo,
Slayer,
throw up
sir.
those M's.
And if you guys enjoyed today's episode and obviously reliving the magic out there on the local music experience, make sure you go like, subscribe, check out all the bands that we've been talking about tonight. Come out,
Everybody.
support the local scene, support the pigs, support each other. On that note, pigs out.
Boom.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Good night, kids.
Hey yo, DJ, stop the music! Countdown! 5, 4, 3, 2.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern United States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cockballs and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.